Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done and I'll drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain. Am I the only one? 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 Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
Put two beating hearts together, stitch the seams and pull the levers. Strange desires, sparks and wires. I sign the dotted line and tethered yours to mine. No anesthetic for hearts electric. Parts start to decay when just your shadow half remains. The operation had complications, and the part of you that died I'll carry all my life. Lovers slowly decomposing, so it goes. Could have been paradise, could have had diamond eyes that held so tight that I lost her. It could have been fireflies, but that fire died, dead and gone. I was wrong, love's a call. I'm a monster.
Monsters. Monsters.
I'm the Pope. Cougar, take off the Pope hat.
Monsters. 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 Monsters.
Take everything we got, give it an honest shot. Turning it on and off, we've been sliding. Riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real. I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invisible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper. I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall. I'll get to you. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible. I've been flying off the ceiling, and maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible at last. Fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for fun, with a light your fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invisible. Hold your gun, cut the wire. Aim for desire. We do what we want, but when I'm free,
Hyperdrive.
Hello, chatto! It's Tuesday! And we're back! Finally! Coming up today on Building a Nation with Tromsø.
The sub baby is born i Shogagi men Progerit Sahari baby.
It's a Hairi baby. I've not even got a proper intro, chat, I'll be honest. Oh. I'm just gonna start. I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do an intro? No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, lordy lord. So, who's ready to play some Football Manager today? Thank you very much. Firstly, let's just go through this because there's been so much stuff since I started streaming. Mr. Progger, firstly with his own 10-month resub, which I didn't even see. Thank you for the 5 gifted as well. No, 6 gifted. Diz, thank you for the pitch invasion. Honor Guardian, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Let's see. Clarky, thank you very much for the tier 1 as well. Cheetah with the 10-month resub too. Bloody hell. Kyle Lee and Luke Long as well. Thank you very much for the follows. And Aaron as well with the 7-month resub. Bloody hell. Oh, that's a classic England kit. I know. So when we found that Roma shirt the other day, the actual reason we found it was because we were looking for England shirts. Bay Hudson as well with the 7 months. Thank you, man. All the resubs. And Time Schmime, thank you for the follow, man. Oh, Lord. Like, what a weird day it's been, Chatto. Should we just jump into a game? Let's get a game going so we can actually discuss what the hell just happened on Twitch.
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home.
And that, my friends, is Liv. Welcome, Streamlabs Liv. She is our new Streamlabs lady. I said we'd move over to Liv. Had no idea what she was going to sound like before we started stream, but there she is. I'm not dead. I'm actually alive. Although, phone signal, fucking primo, boys. Fucking primo. Oh, this has been one of the weirdest mornings I've had in such a long time. Let's see. It says Norwegian Liv. So, hopefully Norway. You'd have to hope. Anyway. God, this is one of the strangest starts to a stream I've had. So, for those of you unaware, Twitch had... I say Twitch. The internet had an absolute fart this morning. Around about when I started streaming earlier. So, about 10:45 to 11 this morning, something at the back end due to Fastly or something to do with AWS basically shat itself and it took down half the internet's, like, cloud infrastructure. And it broke everything, essentially. But luckily, people who were still streaming during that period were able to actually stay streaming. So Diz, as far as I'm aware, managed to stream through the entire thing just without a chat, essentially. And I managed to stream for like 4 minutes, but then nothing was actually happening. So, hey, it works. We're back, hopefully. The entire internet just basically took a shit. It was mental. Like, I say the entire internet. Anything that was using either the Fastly CDN or something to do with AWS, potentially, although Fastly was the thing that was clearly very, very, very broken, was completely gone. Hey, Curty, how's it going, man? So, yeah, coming back to the England shirts, I was digging out a load of old shirts the other day, and this was in there, and it still sort of fits my somewhat portly exterior these days. Wow, what a terrible first half that was. Oh, my God. You'd be surprised, Kev. It's actually not affected it as much. Like, us doing well helps, but it isn't the be-all and end-all. We have to... Like, to give you an idea, if we win the Champions League this year, we'll probably end up with about 15.5 coefficient points, but a lot of that will come from the fact that we had other Norwegian sides doing mad things in Europe, essentially. Without those, we'd probably be on like 10, maybe, at a push. That's how much it matters that the other Norwegian sides actually do stuff in Europe. So thankfully, with the bit of a push this year, it's kind of helped. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now, Baggies fan. It was just one of those things where I kind of expected it to be exactly like that, but it was weird. I didn't get the shivers this time, which was something, but it was still nasty. I just literally laid in bed all day yesterday watching Deadliest Catch on Discovery Plus because I'm that guy. Like, I got a 7-day free trial specifically for this purpose. That's what happens when you're a bit mucked up there. Gerard number 4 on the back. Nah, you see, try it. You just never know. I thought this wouldn't fit, and it's fine as long as I'm only from, like, the tits up. You won't notice anything. Zanelli's in. Go on, drill on, and he's scored. Come on. Ooh, it was AstraZeneca because I got my first one quite early compared to a lot of people my age for whatever reason. I was on the AstraZeneca stuff. Side effects mostly this time around, it was just headache, a bit of a fever, and just general lethargy, really. That was all it was. Last time I got horrendous shivers, but this time it was just a little bit milder, but still a pain in the arse, you know? I could have probably recorded yesterday, but I didn't think it would have been that good, honestly. Hey, Elbow, can you recap Saturday's stream? Well, recapping Saturday's stream, actually, what happened was we got to another Champions League semi. We beat Real Madrid, which was mad. We just beat them to a pulp, or assorted other things. Right, I'm just going to make that... Oh, no, we will make 2 subs, actually, because we've got space. Plus, next up, we've got some fishermen, which is even better. Duke with 100 bits.
You better not be a full kit vanker under the desk.
I'll do what I want. But as it happens, I am fully rocking the shorts today. They're black shorts, though, so not completely full kit wanker, but also not full kit wanker. Smells of a young Rooney. New chance on Club World Cup. It's a while away, unfortunately. Merrick with the 12 months. My God.
Happy 1 year. Let's celebrate the Bibre aking the entire fucking internet.
Yes, let's do it. Don't need this is true. You have to have the shin pads, otherwise it doesn't matter. You also have to have your hand randomly taped up for seemingly no reason. We actually didn't, Obbo. On the forward side of things, by the way, what a comeback from Starbuck there. We decided that we actually didn't need a new forward in the end, but the BWM thing was, we're still looking, essentially. Oh, a yoga with Matt. Let's do it. Let's crack out a bit of yoga to finish things off here. Where's my button? I hope these all still work, so that's good. I think she's doing great, Mr. Progger. I agree, yes. Oh, yeah. I don't know what year this shirt is from. Like, I remember David Beckham wearing it, I swear, because of these bits on the top. I just don't know exactly what year this actual shirt is from. They'll be at least 10 years old, if not longer, I have to say. 2004 Euros, really? Oh, man. Damn, this shirt's older than I thought it was then. Holy shit. Yeah, all my England shirts are like 10 plus years old. I've got the white one as well that has the little collar on it. It's very uncomfortable, gotta be honest with you. Thank you very much for the polar hype train, my friends. We only won 1-0 in the end, which is, you know, not ideal, but we got it. The silver ball, yeah. I actually had that Euro silver ball because I just really liked it. There were some good kit designs back then. But yeah, you're right. I think I remember, like you say, Rooney at the Euros that time scoring fuckloads of goals. That was when he was top scorer at the whole Euros. And England balls it up, as per. Bit of a sore arm. Hey, that's fair one, Ollie. I had the sore arm. Although actually it's not as sore as it was last time, weirdly. It's not too bad. It was somewhere around that time. I didn't think it was as long ago as that, but apparently it was. Let me just turn my headphones down a little bit. Yeah, England in blue is just kind of weird. A reversible white one. It's not reversible. It's, hang on, let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, it's this one. This is the other one I've got, which I think might even be from the same time or somewhere near there. Like, it's still got the sort of things on the shoulder, and it's got that weird, horrible collar on it, and it's a bit, you know, dutty, because it's been there for a while. But yeah, that's the other one I have there. There's another couple in there too. That's a 2006 one. Right, okay. Had to crack out the England shirts. It's the Euros coming up. In case you're wondering how we did on the semis, we haven't got to them yet on account of the fact that we've actually only been streaming for 20 minutes now. Smacks of Michael Owen. Oh, I bet that shirt doesn't watch films either, Dan. Bastard shirt. I'm gonna educate it. Gonna get some culture in that shirt. The Scotland shirts aren't sale anymore. 60 quid. Jesus, I never owned a Scotland shirt. Guess they've not really been in many tournaments lately, have they? Also has paper hamstring. Oh yeah, for sure. In fact, I'm pretty certain that shirt is now out for a year and a half just because of me throwing it on the floor there. Red a retro shirt. No. I got this at the time. To be fair, this isn't like a retro. I mean, it is now, I suppose, but not in the sense that I bought it as a retro shirt. I bought this in like 2005. All my England shirts are very old. Did Big Pog? Well, Em was at work, but yes, she did. Oh, thank God for that. She did a great job. I am retro. This is exactly, Curtie, we're both retro. We can take that. We can own that. We're not old. We're vintage, sir. So it's like with cars. At what point does a car go from being old to being vintage? Because, or is it down to desirability more than it is the age of the car specifically? Did we get PSG? I'd take that, honestly. PSG are not the team that you think they are. Hey, CFC Luca. How's it going, man? 25 years to be a veteran. I see. When an old grey man drives it around. Okay, so until such time as an old grey man is riding me, I'm not vintage. That's what we're saying. I'll leave those guys for now. Ooh, hello. Javier Chiarami. Hello, friendo. Could have some holes, potentially, but still worth a crack. Scout-wise, anyway. 25 years is vintage. I see. So how old was my old Fiesta? That was from... Not even close. Actually, no, it wasn't that far off. It was 99. I had a 99 Fiesta for a bit, so that's not far off of being vintage now. Oh, so let's have a look at this. The Greek... Oh, the fuck? Yeah, the Greek-German guy is actually quite good, isn't he? 18. Finishing of 17. Composure's 13 could work on that. Decent physicals. Passing's a little on the downside, but I'm, Oh, it does last Fandango. I just like to be obtuse like that, you see. How long does it take for grave robbing to be like? A much better question, Femrider, and I'll be honest, I don't have an answer for you. And then it goes from vintage to, like, antique at that point, surely. How is he rated 2 stars? I think that's because of his... You know what? I actually have no idea how he's rated 2 stars. Has he got horrendous flaws? Learn the language. It would depend on price, but he's definitely someone I'm looking at to bring in the summer, particularly as he's 18, which means that he would count as homegrown. And he's only just turned 18 too, so we got plenty of time to work on him, which is even better. So we've got time to, like, bring him in, get him a work permit and all that jazz. Hey, Weezer! Yeah, wearing black in a day like today is the worst thing. Even my shorts are making my legs sweat just because of the sheer, like, darkness of the shorts. That and the dark room as well, I imagine. Right, okay, we already shortlisted him, didn't we? We actually didn't. Okay, I'm definitely keeping an eye on him. Worst international kit. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, here's one for you, because I haven't really seen most of the kits at the Euros, really. I know Ellis did a video about them. What would you say is the worst kit going into this Euros? Like, of all time, it would be kind of hard to pick the worst one, because there's so many horrendous kits. There's also so many crackers. There's Urgent Volland. But who's got the worst one? I still don't like... England playing in blue just feels weird to me, and I don't know what it is. It always feels strange when nations play with... Then, like, color. Obviously, Italy's the big exception. Poland's gets a bit dull. Is it just red and white? The Greekest German ever. Hell yes. Some of ours aren't great. I think it's just the blue one. It's a bit gopping. Not a fan, to be honest. Right. Oh, fisherman time. It's time for Fernando Ovelar to bang mad goals. We've got another game in between before our Real Madrid tie. Do you know the hilarious thing? I was going to start stream today with the Real Madrid game, but I thought, you know what? We'll have plenty of time, and I didn't want to push on too far, particularly if we didn't make the final. And now we found ourselves with an hour and a half cut out of the stream where I'm like, well, damn it, Twitch. Right, so Ovelar will play through the middle today because I want to get him extra goals. We've got to bump his goal return up a little bit here in the meantime, while the other guys get themselves back to full fitness. Throwing Torre, thank you for the follow, man. It's a total side note here, but we are actually surprisingly close to 10k followers on Twitch. I know that it already says that I've hit it, but it's a lie. Twitch is a liar. So we were like 30 away at the start of stream today. So that'd be cool if we could hit that during stream today. It's a meaningless target, of course. But still, it's a nice round number, isn't it? So Ovi through the middle. Submitty, teamy. Let's crack on. Oh, is this the one? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. No, I see what you mean. It's just kind of... Some kits that look really clean, I'm actually a big fan of. This is not... I mean, it's fine. It's just a bit uninteresting, isn't it? Really, more than anything else. You'll notice that my other things I've got up here is Fastly and Twitter support. That's how my morning's been for the last little while. Oh, I'm not bad, Bengal Costa. Now that we're actually able to stream, I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, like, how do they not even have a sponsor? Jesus. Yeah, I actually think you might be right, Coops. I like really clean kits. I have, Dan. It's great. I wish I was him, to be honest. If it's the one I'm thinking of here, let me just have a look. Yep, that's definitely the one. Oh, that is beautiful. Right, so I'm hoping Fernando Ovelar can bang himself a few more goals to get towards 600 here, right? That's the plan anyway. Poland's vintage. Did I say 10k subs? I definitely meant followers. 10k, imagine that. Some random FM streamer with 10k subs. No worries, Bengal Costa. I will be in your ears. No problem. Oh, ow, it's off the bar. What's this one? Ooh. Yeah, I don't mind that. But then I am an absolute perv for an Adidas kit. So something about Adidas kits just make me all warm and fuzzy inside. I'm a big fan of them. What is this one? Is this? Oh, it's Umbro. Umbro are one of those forgotten brands. They made some good shit. Fila. I don't think Fila ever really did kits, but I love Fila stuff. The Finland home kit. Is that the white one? I assume they play white at home and then blue away. How have we not scored against the fishermen inside 15 minutes? They did some... Oh, of course. Fila on Fiorentina sounds perfect. Cochimano. And it's 1-0, finally. Lecoq Sportif. I used to have some, like, sportswear from Lecoq Sportif that I would wear for PE back in the day. Can't send it to the 3 stripes. It's true. You put hard bus anywhere near me and I will gobble down all the blin in the vicinity. I'm just saying. I love it. And I like to squat as well. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, okay. This is... love it. Big fan of that. That's quality. Donne. My God, yeah. Everyone used to have Donne, like, sports bags. There was some more. There was loads more. Diodora. Which, by the way, I can't think of Diodora and not think of Wizardora. I realise that that's a really niche UK thing, but Wizardora, mate, that was poggers. None had one. I had Diodora boots. I remember back at school... What a goal. Back at school, I had... Do you remember when Nike Total 90 was a thing? When that was like the thing? And I remember getting a pair of like AstroTurf shoes, which were like Total 90, coming into school and everyone just thinking I was the fucking boss. And bear in mind, I was emphatically not the boss. How's the second shot? Not great, Ragnar, but better than the first one. I didn't get the horrendous shivering, which is the main thing. Under Armour. Yeah, they kind of came out of nowhere, didn't they? I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of their kits. I don't think their designs are inspired enough for me. I'm sure they're comfortable and all, but I don't know. I want more out of a kit. Hummel, big fan of Hummel. Really like Hummel kits because... Oh, what have I got? The Hummel ones. So the FMFC kit is Hummel, and that is super comfortable. And my Forward Madison kit is also Hummel. So, yeah. Oh, dear. Canterbury, yeah. I never really... Because I was never a big of a rugby player, so Canterbury was something that just kind of, you know, went over my head, I suppose. But that's the one with the little 3 C's, wasn't it? I think I had a pair of Canterbury shorts that I used to use for rugby. The new Pride Madison kit. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to buy any more Madison stuff. I already have the hoodie and the shirt. And I love how many people I see streaming with the same shirt as that. And it's awesome because it's such a nice shirt. Hey, Saiton. Yeah, no, Hummel. I wouldn't mind if Fulham did Hummel stuff. I know Fulham's deal with Adidas goes on for a little while now. But, yeah. Castor. I've literally never heard of them, Luke. Anyone got like a mock-up? Or is there already like a version out there? Castore. I assume they're like a Spanish or Italian brand. That's pretty cool, though. I'm doing okay, Saiton. Rough yesterday, as I expected, which is why I prepared people to not have videos yesterday. But it's actually, I'm all right today. Just a little bit, like, foggy, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. Oh, hello. Is this Castore? Oh, Lotto. Oh, those are fucking banging boots. I feel like they'd be worn by a referee or something. Joma. Didn't Wigan used to have a really weird kit manufacturer back in the day when they were in the Premier League? I can't remember exactly. Oh, they're British, really? Huh. The name sounded... I suppose it's maybe supposed to sound like that. Oh. So is this Castor? This logo here? Fair one. Oh, the Rangers kit. Okay, that's probably... Oh, wow. Okay, that's tight. That is nice. I really like the badge as well. Honestly, that's just everything about that. JJB, oh, of course, because they had JJB as a sponsor too, didn't they? Macron, they were good too. How many seasons? I think we're in season 19 at Recifax now. Maybe. It might be 20 now, actually. Every time I remember, I then forget again immediately. Yeah, I'm with you, Blythe. Of all of them, for me, my favourite is still Adidas. Oblaz only managed to grab 1 goal. Come on, mate. You're better than this. Big fan of Adidas. I think it's just the 3 stripes and the shirts always look so damn clean. I find that they tend not to overcomplicate things. And one of the problems I've had with Nike kits in the past is sometimes they just... It's a bit too mad shit. And I like mad shit. But I don't know. Adidas just does it for me. Some Roma kits. Sorry, I can't show all of these just because... Oh, okay. The Qatar Airways ones are sick. Oh, I didn't know Nice was sponsored by Ineos. The last time I saw Ineos was, well, Lewis Hamilton's car, actually. I'm a big fan of kits. I wouldn't mind starting a kit collection one day. It's just space, money, and all that. Umbro. Aren't Umbro, like, owned by one of the other major sports brands? It's either Nike or Adidas, I swear. But then they kind of removed the brand entirely at one point and then brought it back when they realized that it could kind of be a retro thing. Kappa kits. Oh, yes. Fulham had Kappa for a bit. Oh, actually, Fulham had a really weird kit manufacturer at one point. I think they were called, like, Leonesa or something. It had, like, a lion on the logo. It was really weird. I can't remember what the company was called. It was like Leonesa or something like that, which I think might be a football team, actually, now that I think about it. I just can't remember what they were called, but Fulham definitely had a random kit manufacturer once in, like, the mid-noughties kind of time. Yeah, Dan, I can't remember who it was. It was... Hang on, I might actually have a Fulham shirt with that on it. I was just rummaging through a pile of old Fulham shirts. Yeah, there was definitely a random Fulham shirt that had this weird company. Leonard's. Yeah, it's just 7-0. It's only the cup. No one cares. I'm going to have to look up old Fulham kits now to find it. I'm probably just imagining things, but I remember we had Kappa. No, I haven't, Plateau, and I wish I did. The Pizza Hut one is probably one of my favourite Fulham kits ever. I know that they do... Fulham have been releasing, like, retro kits for a bit, and I do have a couple of those. I've got the Prestige Travel one and a different one, but I can't remember what it was. But it wasn't that. Sure it wasn't the sponsor? No, I'm almost certain it was a weird manufacturer as well. Yeah, we survived the great internet outage. Au revoir. Oh, he's missed it. Airness. That was it, Bay Hudson. Not Lioness. Airness. That was the name of the company. Well played. Oh, sorry, Danny. I haven't had a chance to yet. Because I forgot, mainly. I'll do it after this. So I'm a bit all over the place today. Stream's been a bit of a janky one so far. Internet go AstraZeneca. Yeah, ANS was the company. Yeah, I was never a fan of that one, Marius. It was just a horrible green. Ugh, not a fan. Slazenger. I can't think of Slazenger and not associate it with hockey. For me, hockey... Slazenger is like just hockey. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Dan. It's probably just... I don't know. It depends on when, like... Well, I was buying Fulham kit. So the earliest Fulham kit I have that I bought at the time is in the pile down there, which was the dabs.com one from 2003. I bought it in a JJB Sports just after the season had finished. That was the first, like, Fulham shirt I ever owned. So it might just be that because I was buying shirts, maybe just... because I'm slightly older, it's just because I remember that stuff from like my youth. We're doing all right, Standards. We're just winning a cup game, doing our classic thing. Demon Internet was great. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh Dan, did you have the blue, like the light blue and? Do you mean this one, by any chance? Who's that on the back? Why, that's Brian McBride, of course. I also have this one, which I think is actually slightly more, not valuable, but more like, so this is a Brian McBride shirt again, which is got stuck together there, which is a good sign. But it's actually signed by Brian McBride, turns out, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, moving on. There's ANS templates. Oh, nice one, Nymane. I feel like teams with their home kits kind of have to be sort of on point. Like, whereas they can kind of experiment more with... Yeah, I have a lot of Brian McBride shirts. What have you been doing? I've been enjoying Brian McBride Vaughan. Completely platonically, I'll have you know. I think I have like 3 different Brian McBride Fulham shirts. Fair to say, I quite liked Brian McBride as a player. Stuck together.
Is 2 blocks from here.
Oh, Brian McBride was such a fucking legend. Incredible. Dalgona Master, thank you for the follow, man. Right, let's get these database lookups done while we see Mulder win again. 2 penalties for Correa. Classic. His brother's name is Matt. Well, there you go. Maybe I am him. Did you just stop to think about that? I might be Mr. McBride. Although I suppose he's also Mr. McBride because that's how naming conventions work. It's Bran, then PSG. We got a rest for PSG. Zila just found his soulmate. All it took was a love. I've loved a lot of the Americans that play for Fulham. Like, we've had some really good American players. I need to get a new keyboard, by the way, because this is actually ridiculous now. It's impossible to type A's on it. They either work or... Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. After all that, and he's not even bloody there. My schedule. Yes, I can, Scott. Absolutely. Let's have a little look and see what's happened through so you guys can sort of catch up a little bit. Because we sort of started the stream around about here. We knocked out Red Bull Salzburg very easily. But then we also beat Real Madrid surprisingly comfortably in the end. Clint, oh, what a legend. Yeah, I've got a Clint Dempsey shirt here as well. Hey, Mandel. SJH, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, my friend. That's extremely nice of you. How's it going, man? You're Australian, aren't you? Or am I just completely off base here? No, that's not true at all. What am I talking about? No, you're a Leeds fan. I might be right or wrong about that. Just, I'm shooting in the dark here. Fulham have had loads of players. We've had, nailed it. Afternoon, Bramf. How do I remember that? I believe it's from your days of doing FIFA content with Cutsy. It was you, Cutsy, Sparring DK, and that's where I remember it from. I'm almost certain. I think Pro Club stuff. Yeah, Mulder won the league last year. Yep. Carlos Bocanegra was American. We've still got Tim Ream. We had Casey Keller. We had Fulham had a lot of American players. Eddie Johnson as well. There was another one as well. I swear. We've had a few. Like, a surprising amount of American players at Fulham throughout the entire squad. Loved them. And we've currently got Anthony Robinson as well. So we've got 2 Americans in the squad right now. Luca De La Torre, yep. Emerson Heineman. Although he went off to, well, apparently not have a... Isn't he back at Atlanta now? He went to Bournemouth for a bit because he wanted to play in the Premier League and then didn't. Norwegian wall on it. Breda. I know. To be fair, the last time I bought a Fulham shirt, like, other than the Joe Bryan ones that M got me for Christmas, yes, that is plural, it was like... It was the Dempsey one from the 010 season, says Matt. Oh, FIFA stresses me out. Yeah. I haven't played FIFA since FIFA 19, SJ. Like, I used to... I always tell the story, but I realised. Tristan Whitman, thank you for the 11-month Twitch Prime, sir. That's super duper nice. I hope you're well this morning. Hanneman, maybe. Maybe. Tony Khan... actually, I'm not going to answer this question for you, Clarky. I'm going to ask Dan, because Dan has the same opinion on Tony Khan as I do. So, Dan, take it away, sir. Hangland was born in Texas, to be fair. But no, with FIFA, I used to play FIFA on an exercise bike, and I lost a load of weight doing it, but the game got so bad that I had to take up running because I hated FIFA so much. I really need to do that more. No, we didn't, sadly, Matt. We lost to Bayern in the final and conceded one of the most irritating goals I've ever seen. I mean, I used to play a bit of both. FIFA was a different type of game, and it was sort of something I could do casually, but I just sort of substitute that urge now with Rocket League, if that makes sense. It feels the same itch for me. How many Dutchies? Dutchies. We definitely have. Edwin van der Sar being probably the most famous Dutchie that Fulham have had, but we've had others as well on top of that. Van der Sar is the boss, though. But yeah, plus Rocket League's just better in general. It just takes some... The thing about Rocket League is that there's very little transferable skills from other games to Rocket League. It is just a completely new skill set. So I think that's why it's so hard to get good at or even competent at. Rocket League isn't streamed, no. I'm not good enough to stream Rocket League. I mean, I'm not good enough to stream FM either, I grant you, but nevertheless, I can at least get away with that. Yeah, Tony Khan is a melt. I gave him way too much rope, I think, and expected something to happen, and he's just consistently disappointed. Right, actually, I want to do rotate today so we can get the right setup for... That's not a rotation assistant. Ovi through the middle. He can play. Marcinetti as well. Yeah, because Jose Mario there. You mad, bruv? Right, ooh, we are still lacking players, aren't we? Actually, better option would be to bring him in there and bring Dazan in up top. Just trying to make sure we got as much rested as possible for the next game, so we can get some of these guys hopefully fit enough to play in it, since it is, you know, PSG and all that. Radaby I don't like there, but we kind of don't really want to play Carsten Sepp there. We'll have to do. Pez, I loved Pez back in the day. Pez 06, or Pez 6 rather, was probably my favourite football game ever. Rocket League's a better simulation of football than FIFA. You're probably not wrong, even. Well, that's honestly what it is, Kehoe. It's that he's made it very clear that he isn't that bothered, really. Thomas Radzinski? Yeah, no. Radzinski was playing for Fulham right when I first started watching football. I was like 13 at the time. Canadian legend, Thomas Radzinski. It couldn't even manage that, exactly. It's morbid, but I like it. Exactly. Honestly, the other reason I wouldn't want to stream Rocket League... Well, okay, there's 2 reasons. 3 reasons. I'm finding more. 1, I'm not very good at it. 2, I've seen Rocket League... I watch a lot of Rocket League on Twitch, and the chat is shocking. And 3, I feel like one of my favourite things about streaming is the interaction with chat, which I wouldn't be able to do if I was streaming Rocket League, because you can't do it the same way you can here. Afternoon, Boomflex. How you going, man? PES 6 was phenomenal. Oh, see, this is the thing, Ryan. They kind of don't, though, because if I'm aiming the pass, it's probably going nowhere near. My normal Rocket League teammates can attest to my horrendous passing ability. Yeah, it's just... I wish that he would just say, you know what? I want to run this wrestling promotion. And I'm like, cool, that's fine. That's your passion. That's great. Now appoint a fucking director of football and let someone who knows what... Let an adult take over. Like, that's all I want. Yeah, Rocket League is incredibly fun. And Toxic as Otherlar slaps us in front. Go on, Fernando. It might have been PES 6 Plateau, honestly. I do remember... well, he was on the cover of the one I had. And I played PES 6 up to like 2012, honestly. They call it the Busquets of Rocket League. I'm more the Shola Rami... No, not even Shola. I am the Titus Bramble of Rocket League. You know? Like, I feel like his dad wants the best for Fulham, and at the end of the day, they're a family that have come in and they've put investment in the right places. However, they just need to. That's the one thing that is missing, essentially. Wow, thank you, Peacock. Not Peacock. That's well. What should I call you? Peacoxy? Peacoxy. I quite like that. How's it going, man? It's just as well you didn't join an hour and a half ago. Otherwise, I wouldn't have actually been live because, well, you know, the internet's done taking a dump today. But all we can really do is meme on it, you know? That's all there is to do at this point, chat. Is just enjoy the memes and this slightly shortened stream. Yeah, I do, SJ. Yeah. Which is crazy to say. But yes, I actually do. Short stream. Yeah, we'll probably, unless there's some magical reason, then we'll probably just go till 3 like normal. It is what it is. All of Twitch, Amazon, Reddit, PayPal, Etsy, basically anything that used Fastly is a CDN. And I think there was some AWS shit going on in the background too. It was rubbish. One day, hey, I think if I can do this, anyone can do it, is the way I like to think about it. It's right place, right time, I suppose, when it came to the pandemic in a way, but still. Oh, go on, Koch. Oh, he's missed it. God damn it. Did I look at this kit? Let's see. See, stuff like this for me goes the wrong way. That just looks like crap in my mind anyway. I feel like there's some really awesome kits of that same kind of style, but it just didn't. Yeah. Just, I don't know. Kits like that don't really do it for me. You can't get in your front door. It just, I don't know. To me, it just looks a bit like something you see on Redbubble, I suppose. I feel like the shirts that look a bit like that I do like, but that one just doesn't do it for me. Oh, yeah, of course, because Amazon owns the ring thing, doesn't it? The ring thing. Yeah, I don't think I'd want one of those. I don't know. Just, I don't know. You're looking at the man who has literally got like a camera cover on his phone. Primark's all that shit. Hey, Primark have some good shit. They've got some good shit. Morales, oh wow, how did he head that? That's mental. But that's the thing, Clarky, it's the fact that he's doing it at the same time. If he just wanted to be the director of football, although honestly, I'd much rather him just go run the wrestling promotion at this point, you know? Just stick to one thing, Tony, eh? Wow, Volarenga have started really well. Mulder needs to catch up a little bit. We might actually win the title this year, imagine that. Can I make any subs? Is there anyone I want to make subs for? I might get Radaby off for Carson Sepp just to make sure, because we're going to need him for the next game anyway. The rest, I think we're fine on. Although maybe just Koch off, just in case Cav can't play the next game. See, I've never been I've never been a huge fan of wrestling. I used to watch wrestling a lot, but not for a while. She said, oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, is that legit, Stannis? Oh, that's amazing. If that isn't a joke, then congratulations, bud. That's awesome. We're currently sitting 6th, Blythe, but we could go 4th very, very soon. With a good season this and the next, 4th is definitely on the cards as Jonathan's mucked up another one. Yeah, excuse the horrendous link we have for our Euro Fantasy League. That's legitimately the one that they provide you with. It is nuts. How they are simply unable to make a proper extension link. 5 Alexas, God. Do you have to, like, move? Or is it just kind of a case of just the whole house runs itself at that point? Oh, dear. But no, if that's true, congratulations, man. Nigeria have had some cool kits. Oh, that's not going to work properly as a link for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I tell you what, the more you know. If you start now, see if you can get that link typed in before the end of the stream. You proposed my box. Standis, you are the most romantic man I think I've ever encountered, and I rate you for that, sir. To be fair, a friend of mine once proposed to his girlfriend with an onion ring, so at the end of the day, you're not on bottom tier when it comes to that. That's classy right there, mate. And at the end of the day, and that's not a dig at you at all, I think whatever works best for the couple is the thing. Em would laugh me out the room if I did that, but in a good way, you know? And I'm also taking notes, so just in case. There we go, that's the right one. Yeah, I always like that Nigeria shirt, to be honest. I was a big fan of the one on the left, anyway. Good win there. Volarenga smashing it as per. Was that friend Homer Simpson? I don't think he'd mind I said this. It was Viking. I'm sure those of you that didn't already know that were probably guessing that it was, in fact, Viking. This is where he awakes from his slumber and is like, oi. You can't be a Haribo. This is true. To be fair, edible. I bet it was Viking. I didn't even see it. Of course it was fucking Viking. Who else was it going to be? Most of my stories that start with, so my friend did this really hilarious / insane thing, usually ends with me going, yeah, it was Viking. He's had an interesting life. Hey, being all over the place is kind of fun. It keeps people guessing, right? Training schedule, that's fine. We'll get that locked in there as well for PSG. Before you forget, but... Wait. My cousin proposed to his girlfriend before he would forget, but after he told me he was disappointed that he didn't do it while she was on the toilet. Oh, nice, Dan. If we could... Oh, actually, yeah. If one of the mods who's capable of... knows how to do the commands. I'm looking at you, Wasser and Vaughn. Not you, Em. Could use the bit.ly link and change the command. Why didn't I just do that? Well, you know why. I'm incompetent. That is the reason. I mean, why is it happening with centre-backs now? It's like, mate, you... Unless they have actually been playing him out of position. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, Mulder did win the league last season by 4 points in the end. Oh, dear. The current command is !Euros. And it's got that massive gopping link in it because both I and the Euro people are incompetent. Yeah, no, actually, screw it. I feel like there's quite a lot of new people in here today. Maybe the whole Twitch debacle has kind of changed some stuff with that. And people are just like, what the hell's going on? So, yeah. Story of the save so far, essentially, is we started in the second tier with Tromso, obviously. Won the league at a pretty easy rate because we're one of the better sides in the league, so it's not really a big surprise. Second season, though, we did, in fact, win the top flight. That was a surprise. Won it with only 60 points, too. Doesn't normally happen like that, but we got a bit lucky. Got to the Champions League and then kind of ballsed it up. Came fourth the next year and didn't qualify for Europe at all. Bad times. But since then, we kind of went on a pretty great run. Just winning the league, getting more and more dominant every single season. However, in the last few seasons, the gap between us and other teams has started to grow a little bit smaller. And last season, we actually came second in the league for the first time since we got promoted, really. As Mulder just outdid us. They got 74 points in the end. We beat them twice, but it wasn't enough in the end. Not only that, of course, we've been building up the nation of Norway in the meantime, so we've had a lot of success with that, really. Current coefficient-wise, we're 6th, but we're right in this battle with basically all of the teams above us up to Spain and England at this point. And we've been as high as 5th before, but in the next couple of seasons, we're losing some really bad years, and they're going to be losing. I mean, look at Germany here, losing an 18-point season. We could leapfrog them both, get to 4th spot. The 4th spot means those 4th group stage spots. In addition to that, we have won a Champions League. We've been in a final of a Champions League other than that as well. We've lost the Europa League final. And in the Europa Conference League, Brann have won it. Mulder have won it. And this season, Milan only beat Brann to win it as well. So we've had decent success in Europe as a whole. And that's how the Building a Nation has gone so far. Hopefully that brings us all up to date with where we got. I'm going to promote the Euro thingy on a video as well soon, so that we get an even bigger bump for it. Just I think it's a bit of fun. Right, so Castro wasn't going to play this game anyway because we've got Carsten Sepp and the Fish. So Zanelli, Renan, Roland. I trust Cav for now, even though he doesn't like me. Carlos and... yeah. Particularly this is the home game. I'd rather have Carlos there than than Marcinetti just because it gives us a bit more of a... bit more presence in that midfield. Marcinetti would be good for the away game, though. Sorry, can you repeat that? Oh. I suspect that... because obviously my plans with the save was to get number 1. That ain't going to happen. However, but I feel like once we once we leave and do our 30 years into the future thing, I suspect we'll find some very interesting stuff during that. Part of me feels like there's going to be other Norwegian sides up there purely because their ratings and reputation are now so high that they've got such expensive players. Yeah, M's at work. Yeah, sadly, all the Norwegian sides are out. The closest we had was Brann. They reached the quarterfinals of the Europa League this year, which is the furthest any other team's got in the Europa League. They were only knocked out on away goals by Porto. They drew both legs. One was 1-1 and 0-0 away. So, yeah. They did bloody well. Damn near got to a Europa League semi-final this year, which would have been mental. So, it's PSG. It's difficult and long. It is. But that's part of the challenge, really. I wanted a save that we could really invest time into and also build characters and long-term personalities of the save. People like Eric Sandberg, who's been here since... he's been here, I think, 16 years at this point. As has Fernando Ovalar, but obviously he's dropped off in quality slightly sooner because he was slightly older when he joined, but it's mad that we've had players in the team that long. I mean, he's still on the bench. Well, he's not on the bench. Turns out he's not on the bench. He did play the last game too, to be fair. Mickey Mouse versus Goofy at WrestleMania. Now, if anything that could make M and I go to a WrestleMania, it would be Goofy. Babyface Assassin, damn right. People like Club Legend Tim Breach. Club Legend who got a testimonial despite not playing for us for a year and a half. Tim Breach. When I say not playing for us, I mean because he was playing for Monaco. Okay, strong start from PSG here. Concerning. But maybe we'll grab an early one. We've been in 2 finals in a row. That's surely offside. Surely offside. That's offside. Yeah, it was miles offside. I don't know if it was actually Zanelli that was offside. I think it might have been Martinez that was slightly offside, but it's something. I still can't believe they let us give Tim Breach a testimonial. And then he didn't even turn up. He didn't even turn up for his own testimonial. We had a testimonial without him. Mainly because he was busy playing for Monaco. Oh no, it was actually Zanelli and he's miles offside. Oblak was not as good as Ronaldo, no, but he... In fact, I would argue that he wasn't even an elite striker, but he still scored over 500 goals for us, and that's kind of what matters at the end of the day, innit? It's what they do for you. He did it at a time when we weren't quite challenging for the very top. That being said, he has still scored in a Champions League final. He actually scored our opening goal against Bayern in the last one. We went on to lose the game, but nevertheless, he was involved in that. Oh, God. Oh. It was a cracking goal, too. I thought that was going to be the moment that he sort of solidified himself as the club legend that he is, but sadly, no. Our goalkeeper had other ideas in that game. Renan Nelson, come on, Renan. Show me a good Champions League performance for once. He's been really bad the last few seasons in Europe. Ball in. Oh, dear. Okay, that didn't go so well. But they've got nobody forward, interestingly. Nah, no worries, Clarky. We like all sorts of chat here. This is certainly not one of those chats that is all about football. Believe me. Go on, Jan. Find that pass. Ball in. Roland Martinez. He's in. Yes! Ramiro Roland Martinez makes it 1-0 to Tromsø. Come on. I can feel it. I can feel a third consecutive Champions League final. It's very early yet, but is that Jan with another assist as well? Oh, yes. Come on. Great ball in. Terrible defending from PSG to go through the middle of them there, but he's given us the lead. You see, I liked... to give you an idea, back when I liked wrestling, it was WWF, which, firstly, I've aged myself massively there, but secondly, that's just how it was. The other semi-final is Chelsea versus Man City, I think, so it's an all-English semi. But, yeah. I watched it back in the day. Like, when I was a kid and I was watching wrestling, my favourite wrestlers were the Hardy Boys. I remember watching that WrestleMania match between the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and I think it was the Dudley Boys, and Mother of Christ. The table ladder chair match. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. We actually didn't, Scott. No, we were potentially going to, and we have found a few players that we might look out for, but nothing concrete just yet. He should have got out to that. He should have got out to that. I felt like that was prime for an interception. Yeah, that's cost us badly there. Oh, dear. Talking wrestling. Yeah, we are, Dean. We are. WrestleMania 7. Was it really WrestleMania 7? Holy crap. That's mad. WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, it was somewhere around that kind of time. I'm second at halfway behind. Hey, nope. That's not a bad start. Not a bad start. That's annoying. Oh, X7. Right, yeah. I was going to say it. WrestleMania 7 felt a bit... This is how little I remember. Zanelli's throw. Oh, God. Conceding that goal was quite irritating just because... Oh, no. Oh, we had a chance there. 1-1 is not good. Not good at all. We've actually been okay here, annoyingly. Just giving up that goal in such horrible circumstances. Frustrating. I feel like Jean Valjean just needs to get in there. Oh, in that case, I have no idea. Whatever it was the one with the thing. Yeah, I had those. I had a load of I had all the SmackDown games on PS1 and probably PS2 as well. I remember one of them was had an awesome story career mode. It was really good. No idea which one it was. It was definitely a SmackDown game. But didn't they just kind of go the normal sports game route after a while, where they just started going, yearly updates, no changes, basically like FIFA but with wrestling? XVII, I see. Okay, yeah, Chelsea are looking pretty strong in that one, aren't they? Are we about to draw a game off of their only shot on target? We've had a bit of luck in the Champions League, and it looks like it ain't going to come back our way this time, is it? Right. Okay. Renan Nelson's played like crap again. He really does struggle in Europe these days. I might have to starting Holton instead, just in general now. Maybe even put Zidane on. Also, if they're playing out from the back, I might be tempted to just up our pressing a little bit more. Get stuck in and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Try to really get in on them and win it off them in the back. Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I don't know if it was that. Well, I mean, Wonder Kids don't have a set price. You just, a player is a player. You buy the player if you want the player. There isn't really a set price for a Wonder Kid. Besides, there's so many players that could be considered Wonder Kids in this game now that it's not the sort of exclusive tag that it used to be. Radaby's ball in. Oh, he scored! Zidane with the goal. Come on, Tromso 2, PSG 1. Huge goal from Zidane. That is more like it. Great work from Radaby down that left-hand side, and we have got ourselves back in front here. Important goal as all hell. They don't press him very well at all here. They just allow him so much space. And the ball goes all the way through to Zidane in the middle, and it's a simple finish from the Argentinian. Come on! Beautiful. It was FIFA, but with everything. Yeah. That sounds about right from what I've heard about it. Oh, if we win this, even 2-1 is not ideal, but it's better than it could be. Oh, watch them score another one. If they score 2 shots on target against us, that'd be so annoying. Oh, that's a good ball from Cham. Go on, get out to him. Oh, no. Oh, what a save. What a save from Özcan, rather. That was a big chance. A third goal, though, makes this so much more different. 2-1 is a dangerous one. 3-1 is so much more comfortable. Oh, God. He's missed it. Wow. That was so damn close to being... We've ridden our luck there, I must say. We will just always press it. Oh, PSG have changed their system. Interesting. We will find some midfield space, potentially. Even just winning the game is good for us. Obviously. For coefficient. Annoying to concede the goal the way that we did, but what I'd say is over the balance of the game, they definitely deserved a goal. Just, I wish it wasn't that one. Okay, not the end of the world. We've scored a goal. We're winning the tie. That's what matters. 2K have kind of begun to take on a similar reputation as EA now, have they not? Like, with some of the stuff they've put in the NBA games looks absolutely ridiculous as far as, like, the gambling mechanics. They seem to have taken what EA have done and run with it to an almost absurd level. Isn't there literal slot machines in NBA 2K now? I don't know. At the end of the day, it makes some money, I suppose, but I sure as shit ain't going to be endorsing that. I played a bit of NBA 2K20, I think it was, last summer on... It was on PS Plus for free, so I just downloaded it for free, and I played like the My Career thing, and it was fine for a bit, but it got pretty boring pretty quickly. And maybe it's just because I'm not like super duper into basketball. I have been trying to get more into basketball again. Honestly, I prefer watching the college basketball than I do the NBA stuff. I don't know why. Like, there's some really good stuff on YouTube. March Madness, their YouTube channel, actually have like old games there. Some of them are really interesting. No worries, Coops. We'll actually go after these now because there's one I also forgot, which is Nikola Sekulov, who is not in the database. Unfortunately, he's probably retired if he's a real player, unless I've spelled his name wrong. No, I haven't. Sorlot, I guarantee you, if he's in here, it'll be because he's a coach of some sort. Alexander Sorlot? Ah, sadly not. Most real players are virtually on the verge of retirement, if not already. But some of them have, of course, gone into management and stuff. Oh, actually, that's annoying. Can't use the transfer market. Oh, well, isn't that... Yeah, I imagine that's because obviously, I believe in the Netherlands and Belgium, aren't loot boxes banned and, like, the games have had to change everything about them? Or... But then you still shouldn't be able to access it, should you? Or is it just, like, an error? Yeah, THQ. They were the ones that made the original SmackDown games, were they not? I remember that name. Hey, Pulse. We are winning. We are winning. We're 1-0 up from the first leg, which is great news. Time difference. Yeah, that must be another thing. Our facilities are about as... Well, they are. As good as you can really get. State of the art, state of the art. We just keep them up to date as much as we can. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against microtransactions. I'm against the sort of predatory gambling mechanics like masquerading as microtransactions, as like just general sort of stuff. I hate the fact that that's become a thing that's seen as completely acceptable. It's kind of weird. I just find it strange, like those games are like what, Peggy 3 or something, and it's just like how it's literally a gambling mechanic. I know they get around it because, oh, it's not technically real money. Okay, sure. What money are you putting into it then? Unless I can get them for free, then it's real money. Like, it's really fucking scummy. The problem is, though, and I think this is the other issue with this, the regulatory response to it, if there is going to be one from somewhere like the UK, will be equally as bad as the actual problem itself, because it will end up tackling other things that aren't problems and then making things way worse across the board as well. So it's you can't do anything right, can you? Mally, thank you for the follow, man. That's the thing as well, yeah. And you know for a fact that developers are taking out features from games so they can sell you them back as DLC. Several publishers got caught doing this, did they not? Where there was like on-disc stuff that was there on day one that they blocked away so they could sell it back to you as DLC. Oh, yeah, no. Makes perfect sense. I can't believe it's even the devs' fault. I think it's more of a publishing issue, surely. where they're pushing it because, you know, what's better than loads of money? Loads more money, I suppose. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm buying my FIFA points with Bitcoin now. Now, if they let me pay in Dogecoin... right. Oh, wait. We've got to go rotation again, haven't we? Holton. I'm going to start Renan for this because I'm going to start Holton for the second leg. Where is Renan? He's there. Holton starting the second leg because Renan Nelson's been trash in Europe. Oh, Zanetti. Oh, yeah, he got food poisoning, doesn't he? Okay, well, if he's got the shits, then we don't want to have him on the bench either in case he gives it to someone else. Not that that's how that works. Anyone else I'd rather bring in? Not really. Actually, Marcinetti. No, I need him for the next game too, actually. Definitely starting with him. Day 1 DLC. Yeah, that shit's horrendous. FIFA credit card. Oh, they'll find a way. Pachinko machines. Didn't Konami release that horrendous Metal Gear Solid game? I think it was Metal Gear Survive or something. That literally had DLC if you wanted extra save slots or something. I swear I remember watching an Angry Joe video talking about it a year or so ago. Some of the shit they pull is absolutely egregious. Particularly when they're riding on the name of a series that they essentially have no real ability to do anything with anymore. I mean, they can release games under it, but it's not going to have the Hideo Kojima stamp of approval, is it? You know? I actually have an original art book I bought on eBay like 20 years ago, which is like the original art book and stuff with actual some legitimate drawings from the art director on Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. I really need to find that because that might actually be worth something now. It's really, really cool stuff. Right, we want to see Ovalar. Is he in the team? He should be. Oh, there he is on the bench. Probably should have put him in the starting 11, really, shouldn't I? They've just given up, yeah, in it. So this is Ovalar, obviously 34 years old now. Still not declining too badly as far as his physicals. Yeah, I forgot to start Ovalar. I forgot about that. I might be able to bring him on. Actually, I might just bring him on straight away, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just bring him on straight away because Zidane could need a rest anyway because it looks like he's going to be featuring a lot more soon. He's a very good player. 269 league goals, but he's got over 500 goals in all competitions, and that's not including friendlies, just competitive matches. Fernando is an absolute boss. Let me just get into this. I'm just taking it straight away. It's only a cup game. It's an error, but we'll rectify that. Zidane's going to be like, sorry, you took me off after 8 seconds. Are you mad, bruv? He's never going to get to 600, I don't think. Ruskin, thank you very much for continuing the gift sub they got from Darcher. That's super nice of you, man. I'm sorry that there's no pop-up for that, which doesn't make any sense to me, by the way. But thank you, man. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Lazio. Oh, dear. Poor Lazio. They're going to be in for a rude awakening, as Fernando Ovalar is going to get a chance to score another one here. Go on, Fernando. Yes, 1-0. Come on, lad. I still don't get why there's not a pop-up for people continuing a gifted sub. Like, I don't... Surely that's something that Twitch would want to celebrate. I don't know. Strange. But thank you nevertheless, Ruskin. Proper CD in a nice big box with... Oh, mate. I remember having an old Microsoft Flight Simulator one. And some of that stuff... Injury wrecked him. It did. But unfortunately, injury can't make him good again. Oh, sorry. Like, I like him, but he played appallingly for Fulham this season. And I know Fulham were bad, but he was one of the reasons why. Like, not the only reason, of course. There's tons of reasons. But there were so many opportunities he had to do good things and chose the wrong option very often. Did that just glitch into the post? A static PA. I actually don't know, CC Man. Honestly, I never look up stuff like this. Yeah, I heard something about that too, Tanny, and I have no idea what to make of that. Isn't Addison Ray the taxi company? Yep, that's the one, Vaughn. He's dating a taxi company. Oh, dear. Oh, hey. If he's happy, that's what matters. I'm just happy he's not a Fulham anymore. He was like this season's Andre Schürrle for me. Fake taxi there. That's how he did it. He snuck in there with his fake taxi. That's why he's been playing so badly for Fulham. He's been running a porn site. Oh, dear. No. Andre Schürrle was one of those players very similar to RLC where they should have done well, but I believe that Loftus-Cheek cared a lot more than Andre Schürrle. That's what I will give him credit for that. Fake footballer. He's just an actor. All this whole time was just him preparing for the role of a lifetime. Go on, Morales. Let's go, buddy. Bayern, such potential is amazing. Yeah. Bellerin still seems like a top bloke, though. Not that Ruben Loftus-Cheek isn't. I just know nothing really about him beyond how I've watched him play for football. For football? No, for Fulham. Let's talk about West Brom. Well, yeah. It's not great. It's not been a good season for us. Either of us has it, Maggie's fan. Could also stand for real-life cam goals. True. Very true. They won't believe it. What, they'll just think he was a regen from an old FM save. He's making goal 4 really realistic. Yeah, it's going to be the next journey, but it's in reverse. Where the Alex Hunter character has like all the potential in the world and just breaks his leg 3 minutes into the game. And then you're just left doing rehab simulator after that. Don't actually get to play any football in it or anything. You just have to sit on the physio's table. Yeah, so how long has he got left on his contract at Arsenal, or is that not public knowledge? Do you think you're like... He strikes me as the type that could go into coaching afterwards and be like a coach at Arsenal. But from what I know about Hector Bellerin, doesn't he have like a lot of projects outside football? Or is that Matthew Flamini? No, it's Matthew Flamini. I remember, doesn't Matthew Flamini have like so much shit going on? Isn't he like he owns like some company that's like green energy or something, doesn't he? Which is pretty sick. I like it when footballers do like random shit like that. Bellerin as a runway model, I don't blame him, honestly. I mean, he is a very stylish man. That man oozes style, doesn't he? He's invested in Forest Green. Oh, really? Fair one. Green energy billionaire. Is he really? Or is this just like a meme? I know he'd invested something in green energy. Didn't realize he was a billionaire now. What was the documentary? That's a great ball for Ovalot, by the way. I don't know if you lot are just trolling me now. I'm still not sure, to be honest. This has been a good first half, actually. Ovalot's grabbed a brace. Stonks level rich. Oh, really? Oh, I take it's because he invested in a green energy company that then went on to do, like, mondo money. Fair one. Hey. I think it's cool when footballers have sound investment strategies, because the amount of footballers that get taken for a ride by shady investment opportunities. I mean, like, look at the whole... Was it Michael McIndoe? That guy that basically ran a footballer Ponzi scheme. Oh, buys rehab. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully buys a football club. That'd be cool, yeah. And then ruins it because no one is allowed to ever be a good owner. As Ovalot, and now it's Cochimano as well. Net worth is 14 billion. Fucking hell. Whew. Thomas Gravesen. I remember Do you remember Thomas Gravesen playing for Real Madrid? He was like one of the least Real Madrid seeming players I think I've ever imagined. But hey, there you go. Buyout Gazidis. Wow. Yeah, why is Flamini trying to buy Arsenal? You don't need Daniel Ek. 13 billion. Wow. That's mad. He must be one of the richest footballers ever, surely. With that amount of capital. As the ball just goes into the back of the net again. Julien Faubert played for... Is that the same guy that played for West Ham? Julien Faubert. That name rings a bell. Yeah, no, Gravesen... do you think they honestly got that impression just because of how aggressive as a player he was? And that actually, that his appearance as well. Lives in Vegas and loves poker. Oh, fair one, hey. I think it's cool when footballers have got random other things that they kind of do. Real Madrid to Kilmarnock. What a transfer for Kilmarnock. Hey, Inferno. How's it going, man? Okay, good first half from us. Ovalot could do with a few more goals, but I'm sure time will tell and time will come and give him goals. Bartes the race car driver. Yeah, stuff like that. Oh, there's almost certainly a 10-minute compilation, and I guarantee you it will be set to Evanescence because every single football compilation on YouTube from about 2011 is set to the same Evanescence song as Morales slaps another one in for us. Oh, God, no. If I'm a footballer and I'm offered that kind of money, why wouldn't you? You're setting yourself up for life. You're setting your family up for generational wealth. Yeah. Or Michael Owen pretending to be a footballer. I think Michael Owen really only was a footballer for about 5 years, it feels like. It was World Cup, Liverpool for a bit, tiny bit of Real Madrid, and then he kind of went, yeah, I'm done now. 24. I've had enough. I'm going to go not watch movies and not play for Newcastle. And twist my knee at every possible opportunity. Oh, shit. Is there not a better option to bring on? Maybe bring on... Wait. Move Jose out wide and then bring on Carlos for a bit. Perisic was a professional beach volleyball player. Now that sounds great. It's like when Slaven Bilic had his own band, did he not? Podolski, the kebab shop owner. Hey, whatever makes him happy. Yeah, the fact that Braithwaite was at Barcelona, wasn't he one of those weird situations where it was that emergency transfer that they were allowed to do for some reason? That kind of... I feel like that's a really shady system, whereby they were allowed to do an emergency transfer, which took a player from another club who then weren't able to do anything about it or sign a replacement because the transfer window was shut. I feel such a weird-ass system. Santi Cazorla feels like the kind of player that if he was at my club, I would instantly love him. He seems like a lovely chap. Didn't he have that horrible injury where, like, didn't he get, like, necrotizing fasciitis or some horrendous condition in his foot or ankle or something where he nearly lost his foot? I might be off the base with that one, but I don't think it was necrotizing fasciitis by any chance, but it was something quite nasty. Was it like gangrene? No, it wouldn't have been gangrene, would it? Meant to never walk again. That's nuts. Yeah, it was Leganes, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, I know it's in La Liga rules. I'm just saying it's fucking stupid. Just because it's in the rules doesn't stop it from being dumb. To me, having a rule that would benefit one club only, because it meant that they were allowed to make an emergency transfer, but the club they were signing the player from weren't. I don't know. That just seems really shady to me. At what point do we consider it an emergency then? Surely having a player stolen from you like that is an emergency, no? That was quite a good result. Wow, what a game. Haugesund 5, Starbeck 6. I remember when we had a game like that. Yeah, it's nuts. Part of his tattooed arm on his ankle now. Wow, that's amazing. You gotta love to see a 6-5. Only 8-0. How many did Ovi get? Incredibly less than Richard Morales. Which is a bit worrying, Fernando. How many have you got this season now? 7. Okay, fair enough. You're doing okay, buddy. I think he could get to 550. That would be my recommendation. I suspect that he's at 528 now. I think by the end of his career, he could get to 550, but not much more beyond that. Oh, you never know. Maybe he'll have an Indian summer of his career where he becomes like a 37-year-old amazing journeyman that just keeps on going. I say journeyman. He's the exact opposite of a journeyman. A talisman, if you will. Yeah, some of those news articles are proper silly. I love how they run out of them after you go past a certain point. I think once you get to like 11, they're just like, yeah, that's just a lot of goals. 8 games without conceding in the cup. That feels like a lie, given that we went out of the cup last year. Did we go out on penalties or something? I'm trying to remember now. Did we manage to go out of the cup without conceding a goal last season? Yes, we did. Okay. Oh, dear. That takes some doing. We've managed to go 8 games in the cup without conceding a goal and yet still went out during that period. Who? Oh, dear. You never want that. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Standers. It's, as I suspected, it wasn't as bad as last time. I didn't get the shivering and crap like that, but I did still get like quite ill towards sort of Sunday night and then sort of carried over into yesterday. So as usual, it was kind of like just 24 hours, knocked me the fuck out. I just laid in bed watching Deadliest Catch and I was good.
You know if there's a train coming anytime.
I was all ready to start stream today and then Twitch was like, no,
building it now.
I don't think you will start stream today. You're going to have to wait for an hour and, what was it, like an hour and 10 minutes or something? Roughly. Pedro Vajim, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Yeah, if you are new to my content and you've enjoyed today's stream, then hey, drop a follow. We're nearly at 10k. Good lord. That's a lot of goals for us. Where's Freddy? 10 and 4. Disgusting.
Oh, this isn't where I
Can't be done. Oh my god, Dino. Thank you for the follow, sir. Thomas Brolin. Thomas Brolin? As in the actor that was in... Wasn't Thomas Brolin in the original Men in Black films? I might be wrong on that one. Kehoe, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, Twitch was just like, you need another hour in bed. Except, of course, I didn't because I just sat here talking to you lot on Discord. Like, legitimately. Oh, Thomas Brolin was the footballer. Josh Brolin was the actor. Right, yeah. I knew something wasn't right. He was in Old Boy, right? The American remake with Elizabeth Olsen that was very bad. A 2-day migraine. Horrendous, mate. That sounds awful. I had a migraine, but it was only like a silent aura migraine last week, and that... Like, although I felt fine, I couldn't see. Which was, you know, is suboptimal. We don't talk about that remake. God, it was awful, wasn't it? Like, really, really bad. I think the only good thing about that was Elizabeth Olsen getting naked in it. Like, legitimately, I can't think of another redeeming feature of that movie. The original's good, though. Definitely worth checking out. You feel bad for me here. I saw the American remake before I saw the original one. So, yeah, that's happened. Right. Okay. So, Jan, no. We want Zanelli through the middle. Holton on the left. I'm just going to start him straight away here. Carlos Eduardo. I want Marcinetti in the midfield because we want a bit more of a defensive base this time around. Ovalar on the bench, probably. Carlos Eduardo. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I'll give Sandy a rest here because he's actually not played superbly, and Carlos Eduardo kind of has, in fairness. New haircut. Well, a couple of weeks ago. It was, yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago I actually got the haircut now. It's kind of gone into that nice period now where it actually just does what I want. Temporary blindness described as suboptimal as peak migraine sufferer talk. To be fair, I get them so rarely. I'm sure we talked about this before, but it's like I'll get this sort of it's like a little coloured thingy in the bottom corner of my eye that I can slowly see coming into my vision, and then it will go big. It will get bigger and bigger and bigger until such time as I'll start looking at words and they're literally not there. Like if I'm looking straight at something, it's like not visible to me for whatever reason, and then that gets worse and worse and worse. But I never actually get any headaches from it, and then I have to sort of just lie down or just chill for a bit, and then eventually it just kind of goes away. But yeah, that's the kind of migraines I get, and I get them really rarely, like maybe once a year, perhaps, if that. Right, pee break for me, and I'll be back in a second. There we go. Ooh, that's better. Called the Irish. Yeah, that's what it is. Something like that. One of those. It's very weird, though. I mean, obviously, I'm very lucky not to get the headaches because my sister gets really severe migraines and she does get the headaches, and not pretty. Not pretty at all. Oh. Right. Okay, cool. So, game. I've got myself a potential... Oh, shit. Okay. Did not mean to press that. Jan did not appreciate that. I have a potential celebratory sausage roll ready to go as well. Which is just perfect if we were to get through here. Big if, though. Oh, they've changed their system. Damn right. Second leg, Progger. Let's do it. I could do what I want, Vaughn. I'm a madman, me. Nah, she gets, like, severe. Like, the ones where you have to, like, lay down for 2 days type of migraines. That kind of level. So, 2-1 from the first leg. I think what it comes down to for us, really, is if we score a goal, we're in good nick. Yeah, they got an away goal. A very annoying one, too, where... You know those balls that are played out to the wide play area where your fullback is completely favourite for it, but for some reason they just don't challenge for it? Shit. I was just about to make a change there. And yeah, they scored straight off of it. Oh, that was close. I'm going to go work ball into the box because I feel like in games like this we might actually behoove ourselves to just hold on to the ball a bit more. All out attack. Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with that. Claimed to see a UFO last night. Well. Fair one. I'll have to check that out in a second. Oh, God. All right, come on, lads. Careful. Just one goal. One goal makes me a lot more cushy. If we score once, they need 2. We score twice, they need 4. Oh, slip him in. Jesper, please, sir. It's getting a bit congested now, worryingly. I'm concerned if we lose the ball on a play like this, that's where things really start to go wrong. Roland Martinez is in. Oh, can he score? Oh. Well, I got... Oh, nice one, man. That's excellent. Really happy for you, man. Hopefully it actually did go well and you just don't assume that you did well, but I'm sure you know if you did well or not. Because I imagine the questions are coming up and you're just like, yep, I know this, I know this, I know this. Big Pog, indeed. Now, Big Pog's not here right now. She's at work. Hey, Mr. Henry. Okay, first half, pretty competent for the most part. I'll take that. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Actually, I'm going to just... No, I won't say anything more. I'm going to point fingers anyway. You can never go wrong with a finger pointing. Did Smalling try to track it and it just flew by him? We are 45 minutes away, by the way, from another Champions League final. But the problem is we got right now is we're only 1 goal conceded away from not qualifying for it. Because they win on away goals. Cavs ball in. Oh, go on. Oh, no. Oh, it's coming back to him. Another attempt, maybe. Marcinetti! Oh, I thought that was the moment. Come on, lads, get back. If you could. Please. Oh, that was the chance. Oh. Okay. Herrera's ball in. Oh, no. Oh, no. What a save from Özcan. It's a free kick anyway, but bloody hell, he made the stop. Right. Jesper Holten has played slightly better than Renan Nelson would have done in the role, but not a considerable amount. So we're going to get Zidane on. And Sandy to go with it, I guess. 22 minutes left at the Parc de France. We are 20 minutes away, potentially, from a Champions League final. I just don't trust it. I just do not trust it. Not right now. Oh, they've gone to the bigger formation. Oh, wait, it's us. It's us on the ball, but that doesn't mean anything. 4 minutes away, potentially. Jan Cavalcanti with the goal! PSG 0, Tromso 1. Jan Cavalcanti's volley sends Tromso surely into their 3rd consecutive Champions League final. The Jan with an absolute rocket at the back post. Look at this for a finish. Oh, goalkeeper's had a right mare there. Come on. That is a brilliant strike from the Jan. Come on. That's surely it. Curtains now, right? Chelsea have got an injury too, which is excellent. And, hopefully, if we win on the night, that's just more coefficient points too. So even better for us on both sides of things. Imagine they score twice now in stoppage time. Oh, cut that out. Yes, Renan. It's a really nice header, actually. Zidane's got it. Drops it short for Renan Nelson. Is there another goal on the cards here for us, maybe? Go on, Renan. Oh, not quite. He's somehow... Oh, dear. Oh, come on. Don't you dare. Go on, win it off of him. Yes. Sibba Siso Radaby. Oh, well played. Zidane cuts back. Comes again. It's round the surface. Roll on. And it's cleared away again. Oh, can we just end this? Oh. What's... Oh, God. Moreira's through. What a... Get fucked, Morella. He's still missed it. What a chance that was. And this game is not done yet. There's still more. I really do want to win on the night, though. Because of the coefficient gains, potentially, for us. That's surely... Yes, Radaby. Come on. Luget Fuked. That's the one. Oh, HX... Wait. HXRL... I'm sorry, I'm struggling to say your name, but thank you very much for the follow, sir. X's always get me, chat. Always. Every time. Oh, God, if they'd have done a Shakhtar to us. How is that not a penalty, by the way? Hey, we've done it. We're going to win both games. Oh, come on. This is mental. One tiny tactical tweak, and we've gone to 3 consecutive Champions League finals. Hopefully we'll actually win it this time. Except the problem is we're against Chelsea, so probably not. X's always get me. Jan, well played, mate. I think we were lucky to win the game, but it doesn't matter. We got the result. Well played, lads. Beautiful stuff. And now I get to enjoy my celebratory sausage roll, which is truly the real quiz here. Chelsea go through comfortably against Manchester City, which is a bit worrying. Hilariously, Judas actually scored for City. So it would have been nice to play against City, just so we could hopefully put the smackdown on Mr. Judas. But instead, celebratory sausage roll. So cheers. Skål. Mm-hmm. This one particular is a Tesco's meal deal sausage roll, and I am a big fan of those. Is the website down again? In that case, my advice to you would be to not refresh the stream. Otherwise, y'all might get kicked out. 10 million. Another World Cup. Don't know when that even is. Good stuff. We play Chelsea in the final. When is the final? 29th, right? Yes. Okay, so we've got some games in between. Don't know if we're going to be able to get there today. We would have potentially been able to get there, were it not for Twitch being a shit. Yeah, what is the lyrics of this? Hang on. Oh, the lyrics are, he was a lost boy, in case you're wondering. Although, I kind of prefer your lot's version. Yeah, exactly. He could have been in there. Cheese croissants. Oh, Danny, that's dangerous. You're playing with fire there, son. So what are we up to now? 15 points. Come on. And half the internet. Yeah, well, yeah. Still a Twitch issue, though. In the sense that the issue is affecting Twitch. Yeah, it's just like that Oasis song. It's called Acquiesce. Really, really good song, actually, or Acquiescence. It was on the Goal soundtrack, I think, where it's sleeping in our souls. Yeah, I think if we can keep putting these together, there's a chance for us to actually go top 3. And I only set top 4 as the target, but it's genuinely on the cards now. Look, 14, 15, 15. And we get massive gains next year. I think we could be 4th next year. In fact, I might just save it here just in case. We're virtually 4th, yeah. We're very close. For me, the herb and the spices in the sausage, or the filling, if you're having vegan sausage rolls, is what matters. More, that's what really makes them good for me, is the spiciness. You need a bit of spice. There's a bakery near me that does them, and they're never spicy enough, and they just kind of taste a bit bland. So we got Salzburg or Bodder. Okay. That's true. In fairness, I should have just been able to stream straight off of my brain, really. Oh, I will, Bengal. I will. The only transfer rumor I've heard today is every major tech company transferring off of the Fastly CDN. Right. Sorry, I'm always very trying to be careful when I eat on stream. I don't want to eat too close to the microphone because I know that shit could be really off-putting, and I try not to talk with my mouth full either because, again. So we've got oh, this is top of the table clash right now. Boom. ASMR eating. Some people like that kind of stuff. Oh, I think we're looking at like a 7.5. No, maybe a 7. Yeah, I'll do. No, actually, I'll do Dazan for today. Pop him in there. Might actually put a keeper on the... No, putting a keeper on the bench. Come on now. Let's not get silly. Yeah, Buendia's already signed for them, I think. A black sausage roll. What about that? Was the bread, like the pastry, black as well? Or was it just a sausage roll? Yeah, I'd say this is a 7. On account of the fact that, for me, a sausage roll to be above like a 7 really would have to be warm. I think that's the key thing to take it to the next level. Mm. Oh, God. Oh, just black pudding. Okay. Not really a huge fan of black pudding, in fairness. Hello, Viking. How you going, man? Yeah, I have heard Villa are linked with James Ward-Prowse. So, actually, speaking of Viking, what do you make of the rumours that Villa are being linked with James Ward-Prowse? I'm sure you've got loads of opinions on this. Ainsley Harriott has left the chat. I hope he hasn't. He's gone off to give his meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy. I fucking love Ainsley Harriott. He's a national treasure. I'm still sad that their Etsy store took down those jumpers with Ainsley Harriott on because I was really looking forward to getting one. Be prepared for Paraguay. Yeah, I watched the F1. Don't worry. It was great. Really enjoyed that race. So good. Shame for Max, though. But happy for Sergio Perez. And for Sebastian Vettel, to be fair. Yeah, that does sound like an actually quite good team. Worryingly good. Take a shit in someone's letterbox. I love that. Just not anything to do with Southampton. Just someone. Just a random Southampton resident. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. I'll change it when we get a bit closer. Because it depends on what we actually end up doing as far as the Champions League today. Because obviously, it depends on how quickly we can get to it. Because I'd still like to do full match, but I don't know if we'd have time for that today. We would have done. My original plan was if we get to the Champions League final, we'd be able to do it on stream today, even on full match, because of the timing. But then Twitch and the rest of the internet decided that that wasn't going to be happening as Zidane scores again. Oh, that reverse Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, and I kind of like them both, to be fair. By the way, Horatio's just scored for Mulder. You can't see because my face cam's gone. We'd need the suit, too. This is true, and I don't even have that out right now. Yeah, it would be the 3rd in a row. Yeah. Well, I say would be. Will be. Mad. What's this? God, I have to read through all of YouTube's terms every time someone sends me a link. Oh, I can't even see it, Vaughn. It's age restricted. Sorry, chat. I'm not old enough to view this. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than Monaco, though. Just watching it as a spectator without really a big bone in the race. Bone in the race? Like a horse in the...
I am familiar with over 600 dance moves and I am programmed to get freaky.
Once again, I have mixed my metaphors all wrong, friends. Lesnar, thank you for the follow, man. Right. I don't know where that came from. I kind of like them both, to be fair. In it, though. Joey with the 5-month resub. Thank you, man. Oh, hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Bone in the horse. Oh, I haven't got a bone in the horse, mate. That's illegal, bud. That's illegal. Yeah, you don't want a bone in the horse. There was that man who very much died because a horse put a bone in him. So that's enough about that, eh? Yeah, the Pirelli thing. Like, the fact that it was the exact same fault on both cars, both tyres. It was the, what was it, the left rear on both cars as well. Like, Mr. Hands, that was him. Not to be confused with the DJ from Linkin Park, I should stress. Ice cream tester.
So in tasting, what we do is take a small amount right off the top. It doesn't take much. That's the warmest part right here. I'm going to invert the spoon. Cover all 9,000 taste buds. Aerate it. Warm it up. Driving up that top note, that cream.
Lucky number shoe.
Oh, thank you, FM Purse, for the 7-month resub. Sorry you had to come into this horrible moment. Someone's streaming with my hotel. Really, Lester? That's awesome, man. Congratulations for being from Tromsø. And I mean that sincerely. I'm still showing it, aren't I? Still showing the ice cream, man. Yeah, basically, I can't even. I'm not even going to pretend. It's just me eating a sausage roll, mate. Invert the spoon. Jonathan Wilson's out there writing a book about it right now, boys. Inverting the spoon. Ice cream tactics through the ages. Oh, go on, Zidane. Oh, dear. That's a 10. Oh, yeah, for sure. And how's that going for? I hope you're doing all the right motions there, viewed saves logins. I hope you're sat there going... Right? Otherwise, you're not technically eating it, according to Mr. Scientist Man over here. Hey, Rob. That's how he expects... It's all right for you, you mayo sommelier. Oh, go on, Cav. Oh. Both fullbacks scored a banger. Did both of our fullbacks score? That shows how little I've been paying attention during this particular match. As Roll-On's in again. And Millie with the 6-month resub, and we're back on another Polar Express.
Subs BTS, subs and BTS, subs BTS, BTS, subs and BTS.
Subs and BTS. Thank you, Liv, for that wonderful sentence. Millie, thank you for the 6 months, man. How's your day going, bud? Oh, go on, Zidane. Yes, with the dink. Oh, damn. We could do with some of those types of things in our save. Very rarely do we see much out of... Radaby only scores bangers, in fairness. Oh, how did we go? We beat him, Rob. We won 2-1 in the home leg, and then we beat PSG at the Parc de France. So we went through 3-1 on aggregate. And we are in a Champions League final for the 3rd season in a row, where we'll play Chelsea, who I desperately want revenge on after what happened the last time we played Chelsea. And I'm pretty certain they put like 7 past us on aggregate, did they not? I'll have to look at the past performances against them. Speaking of, actually, I haven't missed any player requests, have I? No, good. Phew. I'm actually in a really terrific mood today, Millie. For some reason, the whole hilarious thing where half the internet broke earlier, just kind of, I don't know, just, it's different, innit? Sometimes you just want a bit of flavour, and that was my flavour of the day, was the internet breaking. I'm just glad we managed to get some kind of streaming today. I was thinking to myself of how long it would actually take for them to fix it, but true, that was when Darren Shaw actually played for them. In fact, I'm fairly certain Darren Shaw was at PSG and did not feature in the tie against us. I guess he's probably a bit old for it now, innit? I covered all 9,000 taste buds with the broken internet. I was just getting all up in that ISP. Fernie, thank you for the follow. For some reason, saying the word Fernie out loud makes me think of Habbo Hotel, when everyone used to refer to furniture as Fernie. Yes, we have, Callum. We won it 2 years ago. We beat Liverpool in the final. Last year, we were in the final again, but we lost. And this year, we're going to try have another crack. Charge of the internet's having to explain by Mr. Steve Gates that the interwebs is broke. I know. Imagine. Spent so much money in Habbo. You're one of those people. To be fair, I think I did have Habbo Club as well. Yeah, nostalgia, mate. Habbo Hotel was the shit. Back when I was in like year 7, Habbo Hotel was great. Such a unique thing. It's crazy that that carried on for such a long... Is it still going? They must have shut that by now, surely, right? I had a great time with that. It was so dumb, but I loved it as a kid. I say as a kid, I was like 11. The entire internet to control it, delete itself. Google's not working. Ah, you see, they've already started. You Habbo spender. Well, you say spender. I'm fairly certain I scammed my fish. It still exists, does it? Mad, man. Mad. Habbo used to have their own little credit card thing. They legitimately had their own, like, credit card. Pools closed that. I love that internet historian video. Hang on, wait. Was that... I swear I just saw the neck. Classy neck sings Morales' praises. That's what you want to hear. How's he doing? Is he still at Freiburg? No. He's not. He's at Rayo Vallecano. Lies on the bed. Oh, no worries, Fernie. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, we were talking about the English shirt earlier. I found it in a box. We were trying to identify its lineage to find out what year it was from. Turns out it was from like 2004, which is quite old. Might even be older than some of you. That's weird to say, isn't it? That's crazy that... But maybe not, actually. I don't know. Oh, he does. He's got the incredible set of pipes on him, for sure. Hey, Seth. Right. Why is it not letting me... Go on, there we go. How many games have we got? We've still got quite... Oh, my God. We've still got loads. How old is it? I think 36, it said. He's fairly... Yeah, 36 years old. His contract's up. Bring him back, anybody? Would he count as homegrown? I forget. don't think he would he? Although... No, that's a shame. We've got Zidane. Well, we got, you know, someone like that. We've got Zidane or Dizan, but who's to say which it could be? Does he have staff stats? I don't know. He does! He does have staff attributes, and they're awful. He's a director of football. He's just very, very bad at it. Oh, dear. Disordained Dizan. That's exactly it, Viking. You see, we just can't have nice things. Usually, Callum, the starting budget's about 100 million, but obviously we have to be super careful with that because FFP and our general finances are around about... Like, our transfer budget most years is the same exact amount as our overall balance because this board are mental. So we've had to be very careful over the years. However, our FFP is now somewhat good. We're now 163 million in the green. That helps. Klopp leaves out Lemoyne. Okay, well, firstly, good, because we don't want him getting 5 caps. Secondly, Jurgen Klopp is France manager. There you go. What about coaching? Actually, wait, hang on. Hang on. I could probably appoint him now, could I not? Like, I could probably get him on a staff contract now. Is that a possibility? Yeah. Haha! I don't know. I'm not appointing him to the DOF. What have we got space for here? What's this? Recruitment analyst. You fancy it, bud? Watch him say no. Fitness cut. Shit, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Oh, dear. It said DOF. Oh, well. Oopsie. We'll come back later. Yeah, we'll postpone that. That's never gone wrong. I'm not appointing him DOF. God, no. Henry! Thank you for the 4 months.
Hello, 4 months nearly half a 2 og beautiful baby.
Beautiful baby. Go on, Liv. You tell him. That's true. Yeah, literally, he nearly could have had 5k a month to be a role that does not warrant 5k a month. I can't imagine what our current recruitment analysts are on, but I can imagine it's not as much as that. He would have been paid twice as much as any other recruitment analysis in this entire club. And yet he's like, nah, mate. That, my friend, is Liv, the Norwegian TTS lady. We didn't want to steal Giorgio from you, so we decided that we'd go our own way and use Liv because Norway. I think I need to turn her up a little bit. A neck trainer. This is true. Oh, see you later, Viking. Are you going to be around for dubs this week? Or is the internet at Danica's parents so bad that that seems unlikely? Ingrid doesn't turn up, though. That's the problem. Bitch can't do her job, so we've had to appoint someone that can. I don't make the rules. Right, this is the cup, but it is Sarpsborg, but still. We'll go for the Ovi again. I promised I'd play him in the cups, so I intend to. The score last game? I'll be honest, I don't know. Up for dubs. Excellent to hear. Put Cav on the bench. I genuinely don't know what the score was in the last game. As you can tell, I pay the Dank. Sorry, my bad. The Dank's parents. And Roy. Fucking Roy. Hey, HC. Nah, not 600. He's at, like, nearly at 530 at the moment. There's no way he does it. Em's just messaged me livid because someone at work has thrown away her bottle. And when I say bottle, I mean, like, one of these proper flasky travel bottle things that quite clearly are not disposable. Like, what kind of smooth brain throws these away? Well, apparently someone at Em's work. I think 550 is doable. If we keep playing him in... well, he can do that role if we need him to. So, by rotating the team around, he gets in there occasionally. Model citizen, at least 18. Wow. See, I just got a model citizen as our new assistant. I say just. Yeah, Who throws away anyone else's bottle when it's quite... These are not exactly... They don't look disposable, do they? Like, they're very clearly travel bottles. They've even got the fucking, like, stuff on the side. It's mad. Who do you think Fulham will get in the summer? I don't know. Is it possible to get relegated again? I don't know. Like, I'm not... Believe me, if I knew, then I'd be a better director of football than Tony Khan. I have no clue who we'll get in the summer. We'll just have to wait and see, really. I just hide them. There's a plot twist here where it turns out HC is asking me this because he's actually the new director of football at Fulham. They are like so desperate for signings. They're like, let's ask Twitch streamers who are Fulham fans. Yeah, we'll get depression for free. Bit of anxiety maybe on loan, with an option to buy. Obviously. Actually, no, Fulham would be a mandatory option. And it's a penalty. Oh, dear. Let me just drink out of my nice, still not in the bin bottle. Semi-finalists for the Euros. Oh, I think England against England, with England versus England in the other semis, is a safe bet, right? Kenny Flort doing his thing. I don't know, actually. Like, this is Matt being, again, non-committal. But it's just like, I don't know, because I watch football from a sort of...
Do you know if there's a train coming?
I watch football in chunks.
Yes,
I don't tend to
sure.
think too far in the future with football. I feel like it's more like... I'm like, what game is next? And then I'll concentrate on that, and then I don't really think too far in the future. I don't really have object permanence, chat. Flex Brent, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, Palace, it's interesting with Palace because of the amount of players they've got out of contract. The managerial situation is still up in the air as far as I'm aware, unless they've appointed a manager, and I wouldn't know about it, because of course not. But we'll see, I suppose. Oh, wait, I need to take Ovi off. That would have been catastrophic. Let's get Cav on for a bit. Do this on stream, make a pick. What's this? Oh, is there a tournament predictor? That's quite cool. Is there like a competitive one where we can all do predictions? Because that'd be kind of cool. That way I can come very last. Very last. There's last and very last. Nuno going to Palace. What a weird move that would be. That just seems like it's a strange decision from his... I just assumed that when he left Wolves that it was because he was going to take the Spurs job. That seemed what everyone thought, right? Yeah, Vovelar keeps scoring penalties. Oh, he's in. Go on, Fernando. Oh, you... There used to be a predictor game you could do with the Premier League and stuff. I'm surprised that more people don't do stuff like that. Zaha is 20... Well, yeah, there's a lot of players like that that are perpetually young. Theo Walcott being one of those players that was always perpetually young. Aaron Lennon felt like another player. I think it's just... Is it just short people? Is that what it is? Are we shortest? Yeah, we're struggling more with Salzburg than PSG, which is always good. Leaks of the match predictor. Okay. The whole... What? That's bizarre. The match predictor's quite cool, though. We could maybe do something like that. As if we need more leagues with giant links. Lingard, yeah. Lingard's been a youth prospect for forever. Well, James Milner. Doesn't James Milner have about 100 caps for the England under-21s? Or something like that. Sarri to Everton. The thing is, James Milner has both been always over 30 and perpetually in the England under-21s. Which is an interesting paradox right there. Oh, go on, Fernando. You've got to score this one. Show me that filth merchantry. Oh, he's missed again. I just don't... I think he is just lacking a yard of pace. Like, there's a reason why we used to call him the filth merchant. This man is an absolute god at times, but he's just not quite been able to show it as much this season. Which is a shame. Or in a while. Sorry to Lazio. So who is the next Everton manager then? Tom Huddleston. Oh, yeah. He's 22 until he retired. Donnarumma. No, he's about 17 now, and he must be 17 by now. No stakes. Need to put something online. All right. See, this is the thing. It's hard to make bets on stuff like that because I don't know how many people are going to be in it. I was safe with my FPL one. Ooh. What about I bet on top half or something like that? That way it's kind of a rotating one. I don't know. What do you guys actually reckon to England's chances this summer? Like, England have a good squad. I guess it's just a question of whether Southgate gets them playing in a way that is actually conducive to us winning matches, and of course what random luck and stuff can happen in the games themselves as well. I feel like they have to get out of the groups, right? Surely. Yeah, I mean, if they play someone like France, I just don't see them winning. Yeah, that's going to say, if Iceland were in there, we'd be running scared, mate. You know? Chicken costume. Oh, I could definitely do chicken costume. All right, there you go. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, top 25. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Okay, so if I don't get in the top 25 of our Euro Fantasy League, I will definitely do the full stream chicken costume. I've been meaning to figure out another reason to use the chicken costume for a while. In fact, it was in the same box as the football shirts. Zidane spotted it. Oh, imagine if he was watching Zidane. Oh, hello. Let's do that. There we go. Brenagol, how many does he have for Braun? I don't think he's got that many in before he has loads. That's not the right one. Oh. Oh, yeah, we were using the other one, weren't we? Details? Yeah, there we go. Brenner. That might be his first one, actually. Oh, no Brenner goal. Oh, no, that was goal. Sorry, my bad. I was sorting my assists. Never mind. Yeah, so he's got 3, which isn't bad, considering his position is yes. You know? Yeah, I'm saying North Macedonia. It's got to be. All those jet skis and the Veleshta vibes will be coming in strong. I've seen what it's like there. It's going to be tough for him. To Poland, really? I don't know. I mean, I know Poland have got Lewandowski, which obviously is, you know, quite a good thing to have, but how deep is Poland's squad beyond that? I'm trying to think of other Polish players that are like, obviously Lewandowski is in a class of his own. But I suppose Croatia's squad has aged, that they were towards the end of their sort of cycle. Oh, they got Szczesny, yeah, true. Szczesny's become a really good keeper, actually. Yeah, Zielinski, yeah. I don't know. Like, I suppose what it is that Croatia haven't really... Isn't it most of the same players would be from the last World Cup, where already a lot of Croatia's powerful big-name players are just that little bit older and maybe that little bit not quite there anymore? Because, I mean, Croatia have had some stupidly good players over the years. And maybe they've got some more coming through that I'm just not aware of right now. But when I think of Croatia, I immediately think of Modric and Rakitic. And is Perisic Croatian? He is, isn't he? It's just nice to see the Netherlands back at a tournament, to be honest. That alone is a nice thing to see. Only team left is Ukraine. Oh my god, yeah. Mandzukic, true. Surely Błaszczykowski is retired by now, right? Kovacevic. Turkey are an interesting one because, like, Çalhanoğlu, Soyuncu, awesome. Also, Burak Yilmaz has had a massively good season this season. Now, albeit he is like 36 years old or something mad, but still, he's been able to do it in League this year pretty comfortably, has he not? Oh wait, Champions League finals not for a while yet. Well, it's actually in 14 days despite that. Let's go Frank de Boer. Dejan Lovren. Davor Suker, I think of people like, yeah, true. Mandzukic, yeah, I think that's the thing with Croatia. They are on the tail end of a really incredible group of players. And I don't know if they have the same level of quality coming through in the next generation of players, I suppose. Ooh. Oh, they've got Nilinho in their squad. And any more? Oh, yeah, they've got Ray Sauer as well. Nico Cranshaw, of course. I'd like to see Wales do well. I'd like to see Wales and Scotland. I'd like to see all the, like, home nations do well, to be honest. I like it when they're all there because it gives you more teams to root for during the games. That you're all over 30. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess the level of quality between the Russian league. I mean, not that the Russian league's bad. It's just not necessarily great. Still some good players there, though. Feels like with the Euros, there's a lot of teams that have got like a few standout players, but not quite enough to see them like through. There's They haven't got the complete squads like some of the bigger nations have. Ukraine would be interesting. I mean, who are we thinking of who are like standout Ukrainian players? When I think of Ukraine now, all I think of is Konoplyanka still good? Like, that's literally the only Ukrainian player I can think of off the top of my head. Is Andrei Voronin still in there? That's the question I'm asking you, chat. Oh, Zinchenko, of course, yeah. Do you mean Kevin De Bruyne, right? They're clearly the same person. What happens if they play Belgium? What are they going to do then? Oh, yeah, Yarmolenko, yeah. If they come up against Belgium, they're not even going to be able to play Zinchenko, as he's on loan from his parent. De Bruyne's a grandfather now. Yeah, I love the Hungary group, because it's just Hungary just there like, yeah, I'm in danger. So what I'm saying is target that group for fantasy points. He used to wear a mask. Ah, I see. It's going down the Antonio Rudiger path. Yeah, it's not quite a Shevchenko, is it? Gone are the days of Andriy Shevchenko. Yeah, Hungary, the little white girl. That's indeed it. Yep. San Marino is better than Norway. Oh, harsh. Although, yeah, I mean, this is the thing, though. Norway have got some really good players. They just need a little bit more, I suppose. I mean, Ødegaard, Haaland, Norway are going to be really good. Surely. They just need a few more. Maybe a decent coach, perhaps. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, good save. Well done. Well played. Hungary getting out of their group. I wonder what odds you could get on Hungary getting out of their group. It must be fairly long, right? I'd have thought so. Because what is it? It's France, Germany, and is it Portugal? France, Germany, and Portugal in the same group as Hungary? I forget. Every time I watch Norway, they play that trash. Ah, you see. Maybe I need to start watching them. Waman, I have no idea what that means. Oh, go on. Oh, it's offside. So, it is still like 2 teams qualified, or is it 3? Because I swear at one of the Euros there was that weird thing where like certain third place teams qualified and some didn't, based on like points and stuff like that.
So I tell the swamp
oh, okay, it's still the same rules. Okay, cool.
I give her a tonk in a tradesman's entrance and have a lick me yarbles.
To be fair, with the way that it works, Nelly Ledge, thank you for the follow. Because of the way the chips work with the Euro fantasy game, you could basically get away with changing it each time. So unlimited transfers obviously up to the first leg. You could use your first one, which is the limitless one, which is the free hit. Then you could use the wild card. Then you get a full set of transfers before the next round anyway. I don't know. I'm furious with your defensive work. It's a weird sentence, that. I kind of like that, though, because it puts pressure on the third place team a little bit. It also gives them something to play for, too. But I like that it's not, like, just guaranteed. It's good for entertainment value. Of course, if England go out third place, and it's because of that, then I'll be angry. But then also, at the same time, I'll be like, we should have played better, you know? Oh. But no, some of the... Oh, wow, that's a great goal from Nilinho. Scores against his current club. The Stuttgart winger apparently had a fake name and his date of birth is... Oh, wow, okay. So is that a thing for Norway? So they have to appoint, like, I take it this is just a decision. They have to have a Norwegian manager. That does seem kind of dumb. Just pick a good one. His nationality doesn't make him good or bad, does it really? No, I think you want to, well, I think you want to kind of maximize your squad, really, don't you? Agent questing of control. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus, that's not good. That's happened several times, has it not? Zanelli has somehow fucked it up again. Lars Lagerbeck, yeah. Yeah, exactly. England picks shit managers from other countries and England. Like, Frederick Fromm scored another one, which is nice to see. And people obviously shit all over Southgate a lot lately. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we got to a World Cup semi-final and they can talk about who we played against, but, you know, we can only play who's in front of you, really, can't you? So, certainly done better than any other England managers for a while. But I feel like we'll see. We'll get a better idea, I think, after the Euros. If we have another good tournament, then I think people will kind of have to just be like, all right, fair one. Big Sam. Oh, my God. Pint of wine, Sam. I think Sven was underrated as an England manager. We were always very solid under Sven. We always got to the quarterfinals at least. Well, quarterfinals. Very consistent. I don't even mind Southgate, to be honest. I mean, too defensive, sure. But if that then wins us a Euro or something because we stayed strong defensively, then I wouldn't even be that bothered about that. I'd rather win the Euros than play like fancy tiki-taka, if that's what it takes. Oh, yeah, it's definitely coming home. I should stress, chat, it's very much coming home. That should go without saying. No matter how much I criticise any England player, it's still coming home. I think we're all aware of that. Yeah, his squad selection, I must admit, at times does leave a lot to be desired, but still, it is very much coming home. I like that all the England games, thankfully, are not on stream days, which is good. You British? Might be. I'm actually from Italy, as you can tell from my flawless Italian accent. Sorry, I meant sorted. 2-1 win. Not bad comeback there. England versus England final coming. Exactly. With an England versus England third place playoff, which isn't even in the Euros, but they'll invent one just in case. 2 p.m. on Monday. Perfect. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to move some shit around then. In summary, it's coming home. Exactly. Oh, I love the "it's coming home" meme. It's just so. I love it because there's nothing. The best thing about the "it's coming home" meme is that there's no counter to it because it's just like, yeah, but you're shit, so it's coming home. Like there is no, just absolutely no answer to it. It's wonderful. Biggest win ever. What was it, like 2-0? A grinning blonde Phil Foden there. I mean, unless he looks like this, then I'm afraid it's not the real Phil Foden. I'm just saying. So, it's just a bit of fun, though, isn't it? What's coming home? It is coming home, Ragnar. It. It's coming home. I think that's what it is. People think that we're actually being serious by it. It's just like, I don't know. It's coming home, exactly. It. If you wonder what was coming home, it is. I love it. It's like a philosophy now. What it could be anything to you. What is that thing that is the it to you? And when you find out what that it is, it's coming home. I don't think they're intending to be endearing to other countries. I think it's just a bit of a joke. If anything, I think it makes people that take it too harshly look like idiots, to be honest, I find. Apparently the it is what I've heard about that, yeah. Quid Smart or Pennywise? I don't know. I think Pennywise was the clown, right? Yeah, that's the thing. The thing I like I said, the thing I like about it the most is that there is just no counter to it. It's one of those beautiful jokes that just works so brilliantly. But in all seriousness, it is coming home. It's coming home to find they have squatters. Yeah, but the squatters are the Euros trophy. Oh, dear. See, we can't even play football songs. Oh, this is the thing. If you say it enough, you do start to believe it for sure. What the... All right, yeah. These guys are a bit beyond us, maybe. I'm still intrigued about this Sergio Sanchez guy. 71 million, but... Honestly, I still think the Leverkusen guy is a better bet to go after once we get another scout report back off him. Javier Jaramillo is way worse than I thought he was going to be. Shame. It's fucking Steve Baxter in there doing his thing. Oh, this is the thing. Everybody right now is saying it with a bit of tongue-in-cheek and whatnot, but if England go out there and they win their first game, then suddenly it's coming home starts to become that little bit more believable. Everyone just starts to believe that tiny little bit more. Until all of a sudden, they're home and it is with them. Because it came home. Yeah, it's something amount of years I've heard. I just wish we could play football songs on stream. And we can't, goddammit. It sucks. Right. We're still not anywhere near it yet, are we? No, we're fine. Suction vis. From Scotland. Oh, this should be funny. I don't think I can play that on stream just in case of DMCA stuff, but regardless, it's still coming home. Best a cappella versions. We'll all do our own version. I'm afraid that's wrong, Official Regainer, because it is in fact coming home. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I don't hate that at all. I like it a lot. A prog cover of Vindaloo. Hell yes. Oh, that Trippier free kick. Oh, at that point, I genuinely started to believe. But even then, I'd probably get DMCA'd for singing it, Malteser. It's okay, Official Regainer. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. I understand and forgive you. Trivia free kick or the Beckham one? Or probably still the Beckham one in a weird way, because the Beckham one guaranteed England. It like guaranteed a thing, whereas the Trippier one was too early for me. If that's in the 90th minute or something, then it's on par. Millie, thank you for the 100 bits. See what Liv's got to say. Can she do it?
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. It is coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Something nebulousan unuf ined on total notplayer Team Curry is coming home.
There you go. Liv's nailed it. Beckham versus Greece was some mad thing. That was just next level. Yeah, Banton, he's they're called face in the game. So essentially, they're in every person's save. There's quite a lot of them. If you type in face in the game into the top bar, you can see all of them in one big screen. You've bought that kit. Which kit? This kit? Oh, it's hype. Oh, no, this is the thing. I can appreciate the same kind of things happen for other countries, too, because it's just such a meaningful moment, you know? Like South Korea beating Germany in the last World Cup. Obviously, there's an element of Schadenfreude about that, but it was still really cool to see for the South Koreans. Loved it. I was on my own in a sofa in Georgia, USA when Trippier scored. It was severely underwhelming. Ah, yes, see? Oh, the Beck's Greece one. Oh, nice. Was he perhaps wearing the shirt that I showed you guys earlier when... What shirt was he wearing during that? Because... Was it this one? I think it was, wasn't it? I swear in all the images from that, he is wearing this one. Or is it a bit sooner? Oh, no, this was 2006, wasn't it? Yeah. That was slightly earlier than that. Underdogs. Yeah, actually there is. I'm quite excited about England because it's coming home. I think that's probably the... Oh, the red stripe down the side. I had that as well. I've obviously not got that anymore because obviously I was like 10 at the time, but I definitely had that kit too. Yeah, we'll go for that for now. That's fine. With Neville and Teddy showing, where Teddy speaks about how Beck's told him to stop when he... Just as well he did then, really, isn't it? Quite a strong decision at that point. But yeah, when it comes to the face in the game stuff, if you type in the words face in the game, all one word, it will actually show you all of them. There's 500 on in this save right now, including, of course, Jordan Millward, who I believe was at Leicester in this save for a bit. Mark Sager's rant. What one's that? Only one team was undefeated in the 2010 World Cup. I presume that was New Zealand, was it not? That... Or was it? Didn't New Zealand go out without losing?
It's good you came in summer.
Inialo, thank you for the follow, sir.
Very depressing.
Sold on my phone. Ah, well, don't worry, Harv. If we stick around for several hours... To be fair, on a day like today, there's even less chance of it actually coming through, given what's happened with Twitch this morning. And I say Twitch, the entire internet. But nevertheless, hopefully it will come through and we can hear all about the pathetic little computer men. Because, you know, I never get tired of that. That's not a joke. I legitimately don't. Yeah, I remember there being the Inside Out shirt. We were talking about that earlier, but that's definitely not the one I had. I think I've got more England shirts somewhere. I just, yeah, can't bloody find them. Oh, go on. Oh my lord. Ow. Oh, dear. Yeah, New Zealand did the 3 draws thing. That was pretty cool. Well, here's the... You could just sell one of them, I suppose. But then, honestly, if I was in that position, I would just let them sulk. I let them sulk, and eventually they come round again. That's the way I go. Euro 96 kit. Ah, it's before my time. Just slightly, anyway. The Phantom Lab. Oh, lordy lord. Yep. Because then we could have lost 4-2 or something. No, that was still a mad moment, though. Because it wasn't even close. God. Bloody England, eh? How's it going to come home if this keeps happening? Jeez. Oh, the Vuvuzelas. They are... Yeah, one of my least favourite things, honestly, with Vuvuzelas. They just got annoying after a while. I remember Viking and I were walking around Tesco's during that World Cup, and naturally he had a Vuvuzela with him and was just blowing it. Once again, one of those stories where I could have told you it wasn't Viking and you would have just assumed. Right, just get that going. We're still not doing well here, are we? Right about FM. Wow. Hey, that's kind of cool, though. Like, I think FM is a good introduction. What if people have got into football because of FM at the same time? It's a great effort, but not quite. True. That's the thing. I think the argument that you had only lost 4-2, I think it's because it does change the whole concept of the game, because it's back to a draw at that point. Things very much are different, but you still don't know what would have happened after that, innit? Sincerely hope it doesn't come home. Well, it's inevitable, Weezer. I'm afraid it is a certainty. There are very few things that are certain in life. Death, taxes, the inevitable heat death of the universe, and the fact that it's coming home. That's it. I hate to break it to you. One vision. How does that even work? He's able to pass the ball like really well, just not to anybody. Really? Why do you think that is, Bonsai? That seems strange. That I'd have thought that Germany would be well up for this one. They just won the under-21 Euros as well. It went pretty well, Harv. We're in the final again. We beat PSG 3-1 on aggregate. It was mental. Oh, Southgate looks bold in every decision just because of the waistcoats alone. Like, he can make any decision, and if he does it during that waistcoat, I just give him that little bit more leniency. We'll lose penalties. Yeah, oh, for sure. But then we'll be coming home. Death. I'm afraid it's just those things all happen together. Sadly, the universe just ends. I think they already know, Weezer. It's a universal truth. I'm going to have such a great time with this meme over the next few weeks. Lovely stuff. Very good point, Millie. Doesn't the heat death of the universe count as it coming home? Therefore, the only universal constant is that it's coming home. Indeed. Indeed. You come here for this sort of highbrow discussion, chat. And all I can say is you're welcome. Yeah, I think, knowing FM, this is almost certainly going to be 1-0 to Sarpsborg come the end of the match. So we kind of just have to prepare ourselves. I will get Koch off as well, actually, for Jose Mario, just to make sure we've got those guys on. England knocked out by North Macedonia. Alex Scott has... Hey, as long as it comes out. Yeah, Germany, I mean, okay, the last World Cup, the exception to that, usually did pretty well. Oh, really? Oh, that's... Wow. That's kind of an interesting path, Clarky. What heat... Well, see, the thing is, right now, we're rocking a nice toasty 27.5 degrees right now. So, I'm thinking 30 is probably the sort of amount we're looking at before the vest comes back out. Maybe, if you're lucky, I could get an England vest and maybe a can of Stella. I think would be the right cosplay environment. I could cosplay as Barry from Basildon, presumably. Right, that was a shit performance. I'll have to see what I can do. I should just get an England vest with "It's Coming Home" written on it. 30 is prime coming home temperature. It can't come home until 30 degrees, chat. Just what it is. Actually, that's a good question, Malteser. I don't know. Has it come home? If it has, then we know that then it has. Fucking fantastic logic there, Matt. Well, the Euros didn't come home yet. Didn't come home yet. But the World Cup did in fact come home. Chat, it hath come home. So let there no longer be any argument about whether it not is going to come home, because it is and hath and are. So there you go. The answer to your question is yes. Yes, it has come home. In the biggest way possible. Yeah, we've had 2 unbeaten seasons, Peacoxy, so far, I think. There's definitely... Yeah, there's 1 there with 86 points. And then, in fact, we did back-to-back there. Or was there 3 then? Nope, we've done 3. Tell a lie, we've done 3 unbeaten seasons and a couple of 1s as well. You need heat rehab. Reheat. No, that's not what we want at all, actually. That seems exactly the opposite of what we want. FM is completely accurate, and never let it be said that it's not. Yeah, no, I keep waiting for Zidane to be there looking at Zidane. And one of these days it will happen. A poll of it's coming home. Where both answers are yes. We should have a poll that's just like, is it coming home? Yes, and yes, in brackets, but sooner. I agree. What a vest. Have to wait till Thursday. Oh, Lord. The Euros have a different concept of where home is. They just don't know it yet. It's just not come home yet. Life exists in 2 states. It's come home, or it's about to come home. That's it. It's kind of like how my life is always like, I've just had pizza, and then waiting for the next pizza. As I said, Peacoxy, yes, I just showed you. We've done it 3 times. Trains were cancelled. The replacement service, they take a long time. Yeah. Fair one. We've caught ourselves up here. A Wenger style... But then I wouldn't be... Oh, God, can you imagine? Just trying to sweat it out. I love how you've... Were you forced to do that because it wouldn't let you put the same answer each time? Oh, I think I'm going for capital yes. That's my vote. I'm voting for capital yes in that one, for sure. I can't wait to see which one wins. Is there a way we could play them? That'd be sick. I'd be well up for that. Just wanted to change the yeses. Oh. Hey, look. Turns out it's coming home. Yes, 1. I mean, was there ever going to be another answer? Lack of interest in the team. Wow. That's kind of nuts. Like, as good as England's team is, I'd feel more confident just if all the players and coaches and everyone involved were German. I would just suddenly feel a different level of confidence for some reason. Yeah, we just broke the entire space-time continuum. Right there. We've just caused a wave function collapse right now. And it ain't no Mexican wave, friends. Right. We've still got more games between... Yeah, plenty of time. Offie? Johnny? But Burton is Hanover. It's fine. Fritz coming home. That's what they need. The Germans need it's coming home, but in their own Germany way. That's what it was. That was us earlier, breaking the internet. Yes. A fine thought, no doubt. Yeah, probably should just take him out of the team, shouldn't I, at that point? It was a quantum mechanics joke, yes. Because, like I said, you come here for the highbrow chatter, and this is what you're going to get, boys. I've listened to half a book on quantum mechanics on Audible. I think you'll find that qualifies me as a professional. No? Oh, I can sort of agree. I mean, I can understand a little bit about that, Ragnar, but it's a football team. I feel like there's I don't know. It just feels like, surely you could support a football team. No, that's kind of fun, right? You both didn't. Oh, dear. Right, I'm going to stop quacking on and let's just get on with this now. Right. So we've got a game in hand. 3-point lead. All is good. Schrodinger's Euro title. Now, this is the thing, right? There's no uncertainty there. Even Heisenberg knows it's coming home. Please tell me it was intentional. I mean, have you ever heard me say the word quacking before? It was intentional. What happened to Jan? Nothing. Scored the winner against PSG. He's just chilling. You a strange quark or a charmed quark? Well, I'll let you decide, but I'm feeling pretty charming today. Yeah, Heisenberg knows it's coming home, but he doesn't know when. Hey, Walt, is it coming home? You're goddamn right. Oh, Millie with 100 bits. Go on, Liv. Do it in German, love. Let's go.
Es kommt nok hause, es kommt nok hause, es kommt. Fußball kommt nok hause, kommt nok hause, kommt. Doesn't kitte have det samme ring to it.
I'll tell you what, right? Put a beat on that, and Liv is actually not a bad rapper. Set that to the streets, and you're away. So no, Bradley. So that wasn't Twitch mobile. That was half the internet. So we started the stream on schedule, and then Twitch broke for like an hour and a half. So we just sat there in Discord. Yeah, I was this close to starting to stream it through the Discord server. So yeah, that's what happened there. Thankfully, they did eventually fix themselves as the Jan is through again, and he finishes it off, which is lovely to see. Put him through the middle for a bit. Well, he's mad, but he's not. He's mad in the same way that he's always mad, in that he'll be angry at me for 5 minutes and then get with the program, you know? Bradley, thank you for the 95 bits. That's very nice. It's a shame Liv doesn't read that out, or does she? She does not, turns out. I've never played Sea of Thieves, Reese. Some of my friends play Sea of Thieves. They call it Scurvy Dubs. But no, I haven't. I don't think it's... I need to get it at some point, but it's normally so expensive that I could just never be asked. Like, there's so many games in my library that I've yet to play. I downloaded on Sunday night. I downloaded Stellaris and Elite Dangerous because I've had them for ages. And I was like, I'm going to play these. And then I ended up not. And then I was ill for the whole of yesterday. So I've watched so many, so much fishing content in the last day. And I say fishing, I mean like crab fishing. It's, oh dear. I watched the whole of the first series of The Deadliest Catch yesterday. Just laying there in like a comatose being like, well, that's a lot of crabs, boys. You know? But that's all you can do. Go on, Jan. Oh, yes, ma. It's a bit wide for him, surely. He has to square this. He's not going to. He's not going to. Yeah, it feels like AWS was... It was Fastly as well, presumably. That's where I saw all the stuff. It was the CDN. Yeah, I got AstraZeneca, yeah. First one gave me the shivers. This time I didn't get the shivers, but it just lasted a bit longer. It'll have come home by then. True. Probably not going to play the final today because we want to do it. I don't want to have to just like rush it in like 10 minutes because it's Champions League final. Although we can make a decision when we get there. Facebook Messenger. Yeah, sorry. That doesn't make... It sometimes chooses to make noise and sometimes doesn't. Apparently my internet connection was restored. That's nice to know. I don't remember it going down, of course, but sure, why not? Yeah, English media is annoying, but I feel like media is just bad in general. That was nearly in. See if these nuts can feel. Okay. Go for my first stabbing. Nah, you're very unlikely to get AstraZeneca. I only got it because that was what they were offering when I went. Because mine was slightly earlier than perhaps a lot of other people my age. Oh, here we go. Oh god, are we about to concede? Right, what's Liv got? Go on, Livy. Take it away.
Original piratematerial gir listening to destrerets lockdown jo areal. Make yselfat home vi got dieselord som overtatt homegroven. Sitt bek in nyer från turn og fyr från kause det sis og urson.
Urson. Chat, you heard the lady. This urson. Oh dear. This is stream we play a Champions League final every week. Hey, it's not my fault we keep getting to them. Well, it kind of is, but... like... what do you want me to do? Knocked out? We're trying. It does feel like that, though. We've had a lot of Champions League finals lately. After so many years of not getting them. But thank you for the 100 bits, Millie. Sig Hansen. Yes, up Sig Hansen. He's a madman, but I like him. You got the placebo dose. Oh, dear. Yeah, Em had that because she got the Pfizer one. But, yeah, it was fine. It was just, I felt shit for a day. That was it. I kind of knew that going in, though, which is why I warned people in the last video that there probably wouldn't be videos the next day because of that. Same as there won't be one tonight because obviously I haven't had a chance to record. I probably could have recorded a video in the time that the stream wasn't running earlier. I did think about it. 36 and still we're not called up. I think you can just book now. It depends where you are, Baggins fan, but people in my area, my friends are my same age as me. We're like 31, 32. And they've just been allowed to just go and book them now, I swear. I don't think they had to be called up or anything. Well, if you've not been called up, there's not much you can really do, is there, Gio? Really? Good win for us, though. We take those. That was a great ball through and everything. Okay, so we're actually looking a bit better in the league this time. Mulder have pulled their way back up into the fight again. Yeah, I think you can just book them randomly now, can't you? Champions League. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of nuts, but that's just how it's been, really. Like, once we started getting as good as this, we've just been continually getting to finals, really. Well, the last 3 years, anyway. It's great for coefficient. It's what we wanted, really. No, oh, what a performance from the Yan. A goal, 2 goals and 2 assists in the same game from the Yan. 6 goals and 10 assists this season. Yeah, he's doing all right. PSG won him. Why would he want to go to you? We just knocked you out of Europe. Cool your jets, bruvs. Wait. Sorry. They left Jean Valjean out of the World Cup squad for Brazil. He's got 50 caps. Who the hell did they bring in instead? Considering all 3 of our right backs are Brazilian. Who the fuck is in their squad that... Look how many Tromso players are in the squad. There's 4 of them. And poor old bloody... Oh, is it this guy? No, like, surely they're not playing this guy. He's left-footed and he's clearly a centre-back. Alessandro... Oh, it's a Barcelona guy, isn't it? Yeah. And Klebson. 30. Surely they would still take... Domingos at Real Madrid. Seems surprising. It feels weird that they would not take Jean Valjean to the World Cup, given that he's got 50 caps and is still an absolutely stonkingly good player. But sure. The Japanese Brazilian. No, he's clearly American. 22. Wow, that is pretty young, actually, yeah. Yeah, Em was surprised when she got hers so early. Because Em's obviously, you know, younger than me, and she got hers before I did. Like, about a month before I did, actually. Oh, God. How many people did we get in the World Cup? Oh, my God. Algeria, Egyptian, South Africa, 3 Danes, a German, a Portugueser, Swiss, just the 1 Argentinian, just the 5 Brazilians. Wait, hang on. Breno Henrique got called up for the... Wow, he's actually really good now, isn't he? I just realised how good he is. He's very good. Ooh, what a player. That's... Okay, fair enough. I love that we've got players like this that don't even play for us. Chilean, Peru. Look, basically our entire squad is just... Yeah, no Paraguay, which means obviously Ovi has retired, which is a shame. Radove's developing concerns. I will probably get him a new deal soon anyway, but he can just pipe down for a bit, just in the meantime. 4 months now. Ah, yeah, the NHS. But this is the thing. Em doesn't work for the NHS or anything. She doesn't know why they contacted her so early. I mean, I'm not complaining because obviously Em works in retail, so she was constantly encountering people. So it was kind of nice to know that she was a bit safer. Yeah. Well, see, I have asthma now. It's not even childhood asthma. It's not as bad as it used to be when I was a kid. But I still have to take, like, inhalers and shit. But, yeah, I don't know. Having one left over, hey, why the hell not, eh? Yeah, Peru made it. And we've only ever had one Peruvian player, which was obviously Cab. So who's that? Oh. They must have one of those Wonder Kid regen strikers. Yeah. God, imagine... if only we could sign someone of this kind of quality, eh? Be mad. Be so nice to be able to sign someone like Judas. Although I do like the fact that he's got 99 caps and 69 goals. Other than that, no. Massive bell piece. Full on Jeb end. But nevertheless, it was actually more important. This is true. Oh, hello, Aglo. Yeah, he's quite good, but we don't talk about him. They must have other good players though, right? Judas and Cabanillas. They've got fucking Jesus Balloon here. To be fair, hang on. They've got 2 goalkeepers that are... He's got no caps. He's got no caps. Oh, bloody Jesus Balloon. Anderson Vargas. Pretty decent player as well. Joao Fry. Marco Motti. Edgar Villacorta, who also plays for us. That's a name. Jesus Balloon Door, or maybe. Any funny ones in there at all? No. Disappointment. Just can't hope for more. Still, we have 21 players in the World Cup squads. We can hardly go wrong with that. However, that does mean that throughout a lot of the summer, we're going to be playing without a squad. Because my question to you is this, right? And this is genuinely an important one right now. We could be in real trouble. Last window, I think there was one signing. Yeah, we picked up a goalkeeper for 1.3 million from Bayern Munich. He was essentially free. But we paid 1.5 to get him early. Yeah, I want to look at who's called up, because I have a sneaky suspicion he might be without a team. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 players who are regular first team players for us have been called up for the World Cup, which means we're going to be without them for the summer period. Bearing in mind, we have 2 goalkeepers registered in our squad, both of whom have been called up for the World Cup. We might not have a goalkeeper here. And we can't even play the whole world. We should have had another goalkeeper. We had 2 goalkeepers. They might both be gone. The question is, does the window for registration open before then? So we could register Lucas Santos? Nah, mate. We've got no Norwegian players. Well, Norway didn't get to the World Cup. Norway haven't qualified for anything in this entire save. Incredibly. Despite having really good players, they've managed to balls it up every single time. Lucas Santos is on loan, yes, but there's no doubt to be a... We'll have someone at the club who's a goalkeeper, right? Surely. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. We've got Mikael Raimo Broughton. Welcome to the squad, son. Well, I mean, aggro, that wasn't the point of the save. So, like, the save wasn't build the national team. Bloody hell. Why do we never get any goalkeepers in our youth intake? Yeah, we're just loaner guy. It's fine. Yeah, besides, we've got Ovalar. He's a goalkeeper. That's fine. Ah, dearie me. They're unhappy as per. That's fine. The question is, when does the registration window open versus when will those players piss off? Because we could be in a real problem here. Also, I hate the fact that we don't even have a gap between here and the Champions League final. It's just like, yeah, there it is. Okay, rotate around as much as we can, I suppose. You can't actually train to be a goalkeeper, I don't think. You can only play them there. I think they have to get a certain level before you can, and I don't know if that would actually work. That'd be so good if he just became a goalkeeper. Right, Holton, I want him to play in the final, so we'll do that. Yeah, they will, maybe. Kabaniasen, like... They've cut... I mean, look at that. 7.24, 7.24. They've been, like, neck and neck. We've basically got 2 excellent keepers we can call on. Except, apparently, if they both piss off to a World Cup. Ah, dear. Fernando Glovalar. Damn right. Right. Yep, that's probably going to have to be the lineup here. Wait, is there anyone else that could come in? Maybe Jonathan on as well. Yeah, that's probably going to have to do it. Oh, dearie me. It's not spectacular, is it? We'll do our best. I am wondering, though, just how many players we're going to be missing this summer. That's one of the downsides of... I do wonder if the... Say Norway ever did get to this point in real life as far as stature goes and coefficient with the teams and the players and whatnot. Surely they would have to move to a different style of league. Not saying they'd play through the winter because of course they can't, but have a winter break but still play on a standard European season. Because surely they would be costing themselves too much in that position if they were in that sort of situation. Well, 21 players, but not all of them actually play for us. So 10 of those 21 are out on loan at other clubs. So Norway's other clubs would also get wrecked by it. I imagine Mulder and Brann are going to lose half their teams as well. I actually don't know, Gustav. Not something we really tried to do as Davide Marcinetti does a good. An OP tactic. I don't know, honestly. It's not something I really look for. I just build tactics that I think are going to work and have fun with them. I don't really go on the hunt for OP tactics per se. So if it is, I haven't found it. The only time I ever end up with those is if I just accidentally find them when I'm doing it. How did I say Brann? Brann. Yeah. I mean, Yeah, set pieces are definitely a gain maker. It was weird how with Seged, we didn't score a set piece goal, like from a corner or something, for like 18 months. And in that second season, sorry, the third season, when I didn't change anything about the set pieces, only the personnel, and we scored, I think, 11 times from corners that season. It's mad how the tiniest little things can make such a huge difference. Not that there's going to be any difference with Osasuna, because apparently they're bored all hell-bent on getting rid of me no matter what I do, as far as success goes. Here's 5 games to save your job. Oh, wait, there's only 4 games left. Brilliant. Well done, lads. Yeah, I mean, the worst was obviously the throw-ins used to be quite overpowered. I don't know if they've changed that now. It was why I never used long throws, really, in my saves. I use them, obviously, in Showdown and stuff, because you kind of have to. But that's why I didn't use them and stuff in my, like, videos or stream stuff. Because it didn't look right to me. And I feel like you can still get a nice amount out of a short throw, actually. Provided you put the players in the right position, you can actually build some nice tactics up. Yeah, long throws were the thing that was just so broken, it was unbelievable. And it was even worse in, like, PvP. But in things like Showdowns, you had no choice but to have them on. Because if you didn't, you'd just get absolutely whacked. And so it became kind of pointless to not have them on in that position. Yeah, the Osasuna thing's so weird. Like, oh, yeah, no, oh, great goal. I actually quite like that. It was... I like the struggle with Osasuna, but I would hate the fact that if they sacked us, even though we're playing well, would kind of be a bit shit. Particularly as that whole ultimatum thing where we have to get X amount of points came when we were literally in the best form we were in since I took over the club. I kind of hate that something completely unrelated to the on-pitch performance is now going to be judged based on the on-pitch performance. Particularly when they say you've got 5 games to get 6. They've just scored the same goal twice. Oh, dear. No, Showdown hasn't been announced just yet. Yeah, the fact that we have to gain 6 points from 5 games when there's only 4 games left in the season, one of which was against Barcelona. I'd be very surprised if I don't get sacked at Osasuna, no matter what we do this season. Because I think we'll probably be able to stay up, which was their only requirement. But I think they will still sack me, which would kind of suck, because I actually quite liked the club. It felt like we were building something pretty sick there. You're getting an Alaskan Husky. That sounds awesome. Well, I don't know, actually. No, there's no way we'll get the Champions League final in today, because we wouldn't be able to do it justice. We wouldn't be able to give it the attention it deserves. Thrash arms. You need to calm down. All right. Apparently I do. See, we would have been able to get the Champions League final in today had we actually started stream on time instead of an hour and a half late. Cheers, Twitch. Yeah, the new intake guy, exactly. Oh, this save if we get sacked. I don't know, really. I haven't really thought about it. Although we did come kind of close last season, apparently. Yeah, it's really 6 points in 3 games, which is just mad. So unless we beat Barcelona... Yeah. Finish late? No, because I set these scheduled times for a reason. Because that's when I have to be able to stream, basically. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I don't think that's actually what happened. But we'll see. Can you imagine that if they don't sack me because there's 1 game left on the ultimatum and then we get Real Madrid on the first day of next season or something after I've made a whole transfer window and they just sack me straight away? No OTI tonight. So I would have basically yesterday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I record 2 videos each day. And then so Monday it's for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it's for Wednesday. You see how it goes. So that's the reason, basically. It's annoying, I know, but it's the only way I can really do it properly. Best time to look for regions in the youth intakes? Whenever the youth intakes are, really. I tend not to do that anymore, but we just kind of look for them as and when. But obviously, if you're trying to sneak in there really quickly, then you want to get in there the moment that they gen. It almost happened to Kev. So you say almost. So what actually happened to Kev then? OTI will be back tomorrow with the final 3 games of the season, and then either a transfer video the next day or potentially another fucking job hunt, which would it would just suck because I actually really liked Osasuna and I thought there was a lot to build on there. He won the game. Oh, okay, right. Oh, so it did actually carry over into the next season. I could totally see how that would get ruined though. Say we end up playing against Real Madrid in the first game of next season or something. Imagine that. I do all that transfer. Oh, by the way, like, do you know what would make it worse if I was to get sacked to Osasuna? Because I just got Regan Booty on a free transfer for next year. On a 5-year deal. Oh, that would be so much worse too. Poor Regan. He turns up and I'm just not there. Oh, I did. There's no point. I can't hide it now. Like, yeah, that's one of the things I was planning. It's already sorted. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'll just be like, hey, Regan, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm just on my way out now, bruv. Just see yourself in there. New manager will be waiting for you. Watch out for the board. They're pesky bastards. Oh, it's not what you want to see. Just need some good regions. Yeah, indeed. Oh, dearie me. I hope we don't get sacked in that save. Like, honestly, I wouldn't even mind getting sacked on the save. It would just, I'd hate to get sacked because of something like that. That would annoy me. Oh, Dezan! Oh, good save. Booty's the new Danny Drinkwater. Yeah, he's slowly... Did anyone else see that picture of Danny Drinkwater at the weekend where he's got like a bottle of champagne over his tiny wee willy? And like, it's just what he does now. Isn't your database? Ah, you see, you've got to make sure he's on to start with. Very important. I always make sure O'Regan is included in my databases. You never know when you're going to need that booty. He's just so good. He's unironically a very good player. It's actually water. Oh, of course, yeah. Otherwise, his name would be Danny Drink Champagne or something. When was the last time Danny Drinkwater actually played for someone? Like a football team, that is. He was at Burnley on loan at one point, wasn't he? And he didn't do too well there. Or was he at Villa? I've actually forgotten. Who does he even play for anymore? I know Chelsea are paying him, but that's not really the same. Oh, go on. Ah. Nobble. Oh, yeah, he did go after that guy, didn't he? Although, in fairness, if anyone saw the full clip of that, the tackle that was put on him was absolutely horrendous. Was he on loan in Turkey? Really? Wow. I care so little about Danny Drinkwater that I just didn't know that. Not that that's unusual for me not knowing stuff, but still. I'm surprised. Was it both fail both times? Phone's going mad. There we go. Oh, cash in passer. Wow, I genuinely did not know that. Oh, Jonathan! And it's scraped over the line by Dezan, and it is going to be 3-2 to Tromso, and we are going to stay top of the league. Thank God for that. Dezan scores another one. I think he's on for a really good year this season, and I think in the coming seasons, he's definitely going to be one of the go-tos up the top, and it wouldn't matter to me so much if Zanelli did leave, because with a player with the finishing ability of that, look at that finish. What a slide-in tackle there from Dezan. Is that 10 goals for the year for the young lad? Lovely to see. Probably did just about deserve that. Yeah, Dezan hat-trick. Oh, no, wait. No, I think he got 2. Yeah, he got 2 because Marcinetti got the first one. Villa alone, worst signing ever. He headbutted Jota in training. God. How, like, his career has fallen off so much from winning the Premier League with Leicester to, well, that. It's just nuts, the fall from grace of that. He does seem like a bit of a head case, yeah. Ooh. So 2 goals for Dezan. What's he up to this season now? How's he looking stats-wise? 10 goals. I mean, his league performances have been spectacular. 9 goals in the league with an XG of 5.93. Perfect. 1 goal in the Champions League as well. Yeah, so, I mean, I understand he was obviously a wanker for what he did in that game, but the tackle that was put in on him was also an absolute shocker. So I understand his anger, but at the end of the day, he's an adult and should probably be, you know, tempering that a bit more. What a player. I know. He just goes from strength to strength, mate. Imagine him. Does he get a Champions League winning medal for the results with Chelsea? I'm a big fan. I wonder how he stacks up compared to the rest of our strikers. So, right, this is what I mean. And now I've actually come to the conclusion that the issue wasn't the positioning, it was the player, right? Zanelli has managed 5 goals off of an XG of 6.86, whereas Dezan has managed 10 goals off of an XG of 6.6. It was Zanelli that's the problem. It's not even close now. I want to see how these two compare on a lot of these metrics here. Dezan wins more tackles. We do concede a tiny bit more, but it's relatively similar. He makes more key passes. He dribbles more. Team goals per 90 minutes is way higher when he's in the team, and we score more points with him in the team. But more importantly, look at that. 69% on target is mad. Really, really high. He just scores more. Yeah. I think Drillon is going to drill off soon. He described himself as a loaf of bread in a village. To be fair, I feel like a loaf of bread in an England shirt right now. And me and Danny Drinkwater should not have that much in common. Oh, yeah. There's a... Ooh, what is it? It might be... I think I have a... I thought I had a... Is it exclamation mark analysis? I think I have a... No. Sorry, my keyboard's still broken, chat. I might be right. I think that's the one. Hopefully. So we could definitely get north of 80 million for him. I had a bid of 83 million during the transfer window we just went by, but we still weren't sure at that time whether it was going to be a case of he's bad or the position we were playing him in was bad. But now I've kind of come to the conclusion that he's definitely not performing for whatever reason. Like, don't get me wrong, he is an extremely good striker, but he is not performing to the level that he should be. He is one of those players who just seems to constantly underperform his XG for almost no reason, whereas Dizan is not doing that. It's strange to see, but we noticed how, yeah. Like, he's still done well, don't get me wrong, but there's just, he should be doing better given the team he's playing in a lot of the time, particularly in the league as well, when he's playing against poor goalkeepers. Oh yeah, he almost certainly will for another team, but like, you've seen what strikers can do in this team when they're put in the right position, and Dizan has done that, and he's not. Even Fernando Ovalar, albeit against some fishermen, has done all right. Like, Cavalcanti's doing okay. Martinez definitely needs to get his act together a bit more. So he's got poor finishing. Yeah, that's his one big downside. I haven't got him working on that, right? That's what we should have him on. Get him on shooting training immediately. Maybe it's a mentality thing, but he's not been able to do it in big games either. Hates me as a manager? I don't think so. Let's see. Happiness. I'm favoured personnel. Holds me in the highest regard, allegedly. So I don't think that's it. I don't think his agreed playing time is an impact sub. That's mad. That he's never asked me to change that. Like, delighted. I bet he's bloody delighted. Yeah, is it his work rate? Is that the one thing? And that's only a 12. I mean, what's that like compared to Dizan? 13. I don't know. Zanelli just hasn't cut it. Just want to see, looking at some of our special extra fancy stats now. So yeah, expected points so far, we are definitely top. How many points have we got? It's around about the... Oh, we've got 32, haven't we? So it's the same old story, really, with those. What about players with the most XG this season? This obviously resets itself constantly. Trophy fatigue. Yeah, the thing is, we barely even... yeah, expected goals per 90 minutes. I mean, like not even on here. Which is weird, actually. Which shows he has played less league games, in fairness. No, he's kind of had this problem for a while now, it seems. Drillon does have some PPMs, for sure. But I wouldn't see how they'd be an issue, because it's not the case that he's not getting the chances. It's that he's not scoring the chances. So, looking back through... Obviously, we can't see the XG on these. Great first season, 16 and 17, but then, 11 and 4 and 11 is not amazing. 10 and 21, that's a good season. That was more like it. That was mostly a good season in the league. But then 18 and 36. How the fuck did he make 36 league appearances? The fuck? What? Did he play for Tromso too? Oh, I'll tell you what it was. Yeah, it's because he played for Tromso too a few times, almost certainly. Yeah, it's actually not even been that bad in the league. It's just, he does not seem to be able to take chances when they're there, for the most part. That's the biggest issue with him. He's not like when you consider some of the goal scoring seasons we've had out of other strikers in this team. Like, obviously, Ovalar's not done it for a little while, but he's not been playing at striker for about 7 years. Like, he's capable of putting up these kind of numbers, which we just haven't really had for a while. Whereas it feels like Dizan is sort of putting up those kind of numbers at the moment, albeit it's still early days yet. And I don't think he's ready to start leading the line for us yet. But then the question is also, maybe he is. Cavalcanti, obviously, his numbers will be weird because this was the point when we moved him over to being a winger rather than a striker. So when he was a striker, you can see he was putting up really nice numbers here and good on the assists as well. Really, really good. Like 23 assists and 26 goals that season. The season prior to that, 33 goals and 24 assists. Then this year, 21 goals, 12 assists. This year was mad. 26 assists to go with his 16 goals as well. And so far this year, 5 assists, 5 goals. Do I have English players at all? Not anymore, no. We did have Phil Foden, obviously. And we had Tim Breach. But no English players for a while. Yeah, Jan was 29,000, I think. That's how much he cost, I think. It was something around that. He's one of the cheapest bargains we paid. Yeah, £29,000 we pay for the Jan. Sometimes in Brazil, you'll find these random players with really weirdly low release clauses. Jan has won something. So Kochi's a weird one, whereby he has still played a fair amount, and you can see that he's mostly playing cup games and stuff. But we've just been desperate to try and get Jan to play in that role. Hairy Kit Kat, thank you for the follow. What a name. He definitely has found his game time reduced over the last few seasons. You could see he'd have been playing 24-25 in the league, and it's kind of been reduced by about a third, I'd say. He's still played a lot because we have to through rotation. But playing Jan in that right-hand side spot, for whatever reason, and I suspect it's because of this, but we still haven't been able to get him to get rid of it. Every time I try, he just fails. And I don't think that's ever going to change. I'll try one more time, but I think it's unlikely he's going to get rid of it. So, yeah. That's a great name you got there, Harry Kit Kat, I have to say. I must ask, why? Why is Harry Kit Kat name? I love knowing the origin stories of people's random Twitch names. It's brilliant. I remember, oh god, we've had so many great ones over the years. There was a guy that used to be around called Floppy Disk Your Mum. Do you remember him? He's a disturbing image. It is a bit, yeah. Just a teensy bit. So is there anyone else that's just randomly standing out here? Oh, look at that. I mean, you can see how good defensively we are with certain players in this team. Is there anyone that stands out as being a bit poor, actually? AA battery encounter. Of course there is. Blame your younger self. That is the right answer. Always blame your younger self. Yeah. This view is, if you do exclamation mark analysis, Sam, you'll find this view. I think. Should be. Any views that I have, I've probably got uploaded somewhere. Same as with my scouting views. Although that has a whole video about them. But yeah, I'm pretty certain exclamation mark. Not quite, Sam. Not quite. Would have been great if I had something programmed to that was just never ever to be triggered, and then you just triggered it. It just suddenly turns the stream and the Pornhub logo appears out of nowhere. Very different website. Oh, I'll have to set one up now. It just plays the Pornhub theme tune in the background. Yeah, exactly. Oh, record attendance. Wow. Holy crap. 38. Wait, what? That's a big attendance. I forgot how big our stadium was. I honestly didn't realize it was that big. Oh, we must have finally finished it. Or we must have finally finished the upgrade, I guess. New room massage music. Oh. I'll just change it, yeah. It's just short for analysis, Mum. There's no issue. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. It's a striker with no finishing. Imagine that, eh? Random FM team pick with a formation and objective. Off to the Russian second division to play 4-3-3 and have to spend all my budget on one player. That's quite cool, actually. That's a cool idea. Yeah, it's one of those things I need to work on over time. I need to invest some time because I've got some big ideas about stuff to do with stream over the summer. I want to... I don't know if I should even be saying this right now because what I want to do is I want to build out FM game shows based on real life game shows like The Chase, Tipping Point, maybe Jeopardy, Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, stuff like that, right? Where I'm the host and we have contestants, which are people from chat, who can come on. Obviously, they'd have a good mic and stuff like that. And say with something like The Chase, I'd have like an FM creator be the chaser. And then the prize would be like, I don't know, money or something like that, or like gift cards or something. And then we do different ones each time, different game shows. It's just an idea I've been mulling about for a little while, but it's, yeah. Stuff like that. I've also got some other ideas knocking about that I want to try and work on. Matthew. Yeah, exactly. So it's more of an event, like a full-on big thing with all like everything's like glossy and lovely, you know? It's just an idea I'd had, and I would have tried to work on that over the summer. Team meeting, yeah, never, ever, ever do these team meetings. And weakest link, that could work, yep. All sorts of stuff like that. Tons of them. Because some of them wouldn't work so well. Things like tipping points, kind of pointless. Pointless is another one. Pointless would work really well. Family fortunes, all that sort of shit. You could turn almost all of those into FM-themed game shows, and I think that would be really, really fun. A Jeopardy one, yep. Pointless would be really good. You can even do countdown-related one, although that would be kind of hard. Because I suppose, how would you even do that? An FM house. Oh, God. I can barely live with me. Yeah, M will be the one that's like, and this is what you could have won. It's still a speedboat. It's always a fucking speedboat. Yep. Millionaire. That's another good one. Just something like that, basically. But that's what one of my plans are. That's the thing. What I would do is I'd put out a survey and ask a load of chatters and stuff to fill in the answers, and then we'd use that data. So, yeah, I think it'd be quite fun. Something to do over the summer, potentially. Take a lot of work, but I think it'd be worth it just because it'd be a really fun experience. Obviously, we'd have to vet people that were going to come on and be the contestants to make sure they had, you know, good microphone, good sort of stuff like that. It's just a little Playmobil speedboat. Yes! It's just a fucking Lego set. You'll love to see it. That'd be great. Although, actually, to be fair, Lego set, not the worst prize ever. Oh, dear. Players with famous number... Ooh, okay. Fair one. Try and make footballer names. Okay. Oh, so, like, that would be how the countdown one works. Right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Just going to save it there. FM streamers... Well, I did think about that as well, but I thought it'd be something I could do to sort of... to lead in would be to actually get people sort of, you know, stuff like that, basically. Just like, we'd use people from chat. I don't know. It's, yeah. There's a lot that you could do with it, potentially. It's one of those things that takes a lot of work, but I think it'll just be really fun, to be honest. And that's kind of what my main aim with any stream, really, is just have a good time at the end of the day. It's all I like really doing with streams. I have no idea who we're going to raid when we finish today in a couple of minutes, because hopefully people haven't been put off of streaming today because of, well, you know, the obvious. Let's see. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Ooh. Shall we try? I kind of feel like trying someone I want to take a plunge on someone today, maybe. Just completely at random, perhaps. Strikerless is, yeah, great name. There you go, yeah. Exactly. Sorry, it's just the Hulk yoga thing is just a random channel point request thing we have with the... Hence why I turned to green and we did yoga. It's just, it is what it is. Goalless. Yeah, exactly. I think it'd just be a good bit of fun. Everyone just picked a rude, yeah. We do indeed. It's !Euro. That's very African. You'll find our, or is it euros? Euro? It's one of those two. There you go. Got it. It's, there. You can either use the code or you can click the link. The reason we put the code in is because the link was originally way too long, but now that it's a lot shorter, it's fine now. I'm going to mention it in a YouTube video too soon as well. That way we can get some of the YouTube boys over as well, because, you know, they missed out on all our FPL goodness last time, and hey, maybe if they were there, I'd be sat here wearing an HJK shirt for all I know, you know? But luckily I'm not, and that's the real quiz, chat. Right, I'm going to pick a raid. Because obviously we'll do Champions League final on Thursday. It is Thursday, right? I've literally lost track of what day it is, friends. That's how clunky today has gone. So yeah, we're going to do a completely random raid today, because I feel like that's a bit fun to do every now and then. So hopefully he will be receptive of you lovely people. We're going to raid King of Phalange, which Phalange is just a nice thing to see in someone's name. Smarty, thank you for the follow, sir. So yeah, we're going to try and raid him. So obviously be nice. Not someone I've raided before. Yeah, it's normally 11. Today was a bit different because obviously Twitch broke. So yeah, hopefully I will see you guys over on that well, OTI tomorrow, stream on Thursday for more Champions League. You'll love to see it. So we're going to go raid King of Phalange. Obviously be nice. Ask him what his favorite flag is because of course we've never raided him before. So hopefully this is all going to go just fine. After less Phalange is okay. No. Ask him what his favorite flag is. That's the rule. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming. Thank you for all the bits, the subs, gifted subs, the new followers. I think we might have hit 10k, which is awesome. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for coming. Hold your gun. Capybara. Let's go raid King of Phalange. Let's go. There we go.